How do I look? Good? Okay, great. Awesome. Everybody, welcome back to Deep Space Transmissions, the show in which we take you to the outermost reaches of the Milky Way galaxy. I'm your host, Commander VG Punks, and with me, as always, are Commanders Taylor and Psychon Jr. What? We're getting started early today. And fuck, is it ever dark in here? Let me get some lights going. I will be. Hold on. This will take me like. Hopefully, I can reach it. Oh no! I can't reach something for once. Oh, thank you.
Wait, what?
I have my head tracker connected, and I didn't want to take off all my stuff and have to recalibrate all of the thingies again. But we're cool. We're here, and we're ready to go. How's everybody? Is everybody doing good?
Good.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Hopefully Rainwave isn't too loud for the stream today, but it's kind of actually loud on my end. I'm kind of turning that down a little bit. There we go.
I found the emergency bottle of gin I had stashed under my seat.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Is that what caused those technical difficulties pulling out some wires?
I plead the fifth.
Wait, why do I have a...
I said that with a straight face, too. Did you see that?
One pending... Oh, hey. Nice. You know what? I have some friends to add, it seems. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Oh, I guess maybe I'll do that a little bit later. No, you know what? I'm going to do that now. Yeah, we have some new potential ninjas that are on the chopping block. We should stop calling that the chopping block immediately. That sounds really bad.
Some folks who've from our community who took advantage of the Epic Store free copy of Elite Dangerous.
Yes.
I thought his name was Zero Piccolo in the... Okay, I'll have to figure that out later.
But how do we get them in here?
Yeah, well, working and stuff, so maybe some other time. But I'll extend the offer. They're still very much learning, so...
Yeah, I mean, if they're brand new, then, Squadron is not the first thing to hit them with.
Yeah, definitely not.
This isn't Final Fantasy 14, y'all.
Gear up.
This can't be changed.
This isn't WoW.
This isn't WoW?
This isn't WoW. We don't need to, start bombarding people with guild invites right at the start.
Or every other MMO out there, as a matter of fact. That's pretty much how they work these days, it seems like.
Yeah. I remember back in the day.
I remember back in my day. Wait, what was the other? Oh, yes.
Evercrack didn't do that shit.
Well, Evercrack
wasn't dark here.
Evercrack wasn't really a theme park either. So we have... Oh, right. The squadron is what I was actually looking for. And we're going to send out some invites right now to... Actually, let me ping Zero real quick.
I don't know about y'all, but my goal today is to make it into the next sector. So I'm going to get started.
All right.
Launch to orbit.
I will be right there as soon as I... How do I invite people? I remember there was
Lights
like
off.
an invite thingy. Do they have to be online for me to invite them?
I think so.
Who knows?
We're accepting members. Maybe they have to apply for it or something? Yeah, they can browse squadrons. I'll have to log in and see if I can browse it on my character. On my alt, now that I have an alt. Been getting my pew-pews on. How about you folks?
Well, Commander Taylor, he's got, one commander is enough for him.
I'm not going to try and be in two places at once, man. I get enough of that shit in the real world.
Yeah, he has enough trouble making sure not to teleport in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I teleported a few times last night, actually. You know what I need right now? It's this right here. Nope, not that. That's something I forgot to do. Reset my monitor. Perfect. Now we're talking. Awesome.
Other than that, just spending time with family and doing the holiday stuff and trying to just take some time off from work. You know what I'm saying?
That is wonderful. Yeah, you definitely deserve the time off. Yeah, I have you know what? I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to this week, but that's okay. I got a lot of rest and I'm feeling.
Hey, so I hate to cut you off there, man, but we have an order of business to take care of, like right at the start here.
An order of business?
We're doing things a little bit differently today, aren't we?
Are we? All right.
I want you to show it off, man. Here, let me get your
my
stream up.
Oh yeah, have that, because then you can check out the chat and interact with the
Yeah.
chat. Because Chaos is right here in the chat right now. Welcome,
Yeah,
Commander
boy.
07.
My girl Chaos.
And
Chaos?
there's a bot. There's our first bot of the night.
Nice.
I am not an
Are you gonna
admin
have
view.
it, learn how to hack and into the hold and take that run?
Hold on, I need to ban this. Ban Q Brecken 344.
I might.
Got it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm not gonna lie. The thought did cross my mind.
Or maybe it's some of Vegas kinfolk come to say hi.
Yeah, right. Want to get famous? Not really. I mean, you know, famous enough for me. I don't know. I lived through Kurt Cobain, man. I know what happens to people who get famous real fast.
Listen, man. You know, that's a good sign. The bots are a good sign. You're big enough to have got noticed by bots. Senpai bot noticed me.
So hey, if Chaos is in the chat, then maybe you could point him my way because I'm about to do a neutron boost.
Oh, okay.
Neutron boost.
Oh,
I'm gonna get some of that juice.
Let's check that out. Bam. We're right over here on Sycon's channel, checking out the neutron boost. Oh yeah, I have his camera in the background of his camera. Whoop.
Earlier this week, BG was showing her a little bit of having to go into a white dwarf. So this is the other one. This is a neutron star. And in order to get to the next point, I have to fly into one of its cones here and suck up the fuel from that in order to supercharge my engine.
Suck, 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 suck.
37.
I expect Chaos to save that.
Oh, I thought we were all on board with Spaceballs references. I was waiting for you to
Surrounded
get.
by assholes.
I was just waiting for you to get into the jet so I could be like, ah, she's gone from suck to blow. There it is.
Thing. We're not too early.
Blue.
Don't you just hate it when
System
someone
map.
goes out too early?
Supercharge and the pretty suck star. Yep.
Here we go.
No, I mean they don't suck as much as white dwarves.
Yeah, I was explaining that last night.
So now,
Neutron stars tend to push you away.
So yeah, so the benefit to that is, whereas before I had a light year jump range of about 60 light years, now I have a jump range of about 240 light years.
Well, wait a minute. Why would neutron stars push you away? That doesn't make sense. Wouldn't they also suck you in?
So neutron stars are not as massive as white dwarfs.
Okay.
So the force of that jet, the energetic matter being pushed out by the magnetic poles, is actually enough to counter the gravity that you feel from the star.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Right?
makes
Where
sense.
white dwarfs are, you know, an order of magnitude more massive than neutron stars.
Why do I feel like I'm getting doubling from you? This is so strange.
That is kind of odd. So I've got the audio turned off in the camera.
Is anybody else getting that? Anyone? Anybody?
I'm not.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
Are you watching your own stream with the volume up?
Am I? No. Main audio. Oh, I'm actually getting audio from Sycon's Twitch channel. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You should be.
Yeah, and you see, I'm not getting doubling on Sycon's. I'm only getting it on Taylor's. Is it
Weird,
Taylor's?
I'm not streaming to Twitch right now.
It's Taylor's camera. That's exactly what it is.
What? Did it turn on to... Here.
Hold on.
There you go.
Hold up. Oh, were you kidding me? I can't do the audio mixer.
I turned it off. You shouldn't be getting that anymore.
I'm totally getting that.
System map. You should not be getting any audio from that camera feed at all.
I can't, and the worst part is, I can't we'll be right back to fix it. I actually have to change, like, I have to actually manually...
Test.
Much better, actually. Alright, let's switch back to my cockpit view here. Yeah, I think what happened is I put the audio in and I did not remove it from your cam, but I actually have to go live with your cam in order to remove it, because OBS was made by, I guess that part of OBS was made by somebody who didn't consider that you might need to edit the audio before you... What?
Engage FSD.
Oh.
Let's not say anything bad about the people who made OBS. They know who you are.
Oh yeah, that's true. They might send us a pipe bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we
send
should
you a link to that video.
I mean, OBS
Did you
is
see my update about sake?
which update? I'm not sure if I did.
Yesterday.
No, I didn't see an update yesterday, except for what you sent me in.
There was... So, he said it's now liquid.
Analysis mode.
It's very much more liquefied than it was when we built up the Moromi, right? So I took a video stirring it, but I didn't post it in general, because while I was taking that video, she who must be obeyed was hammering on stuff, so it was a little noisy.
Whoa, she's getting hammered, huh?
Yeah, she's putting stockings up.
Oh. Oh, I've already mapped this planet. Why didn't it tell me that I've already mapped it? Or maybe I just missed it. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here then. No route set, it says. Which waypoint were we on our way to?
2.
How you doing, Chaos? It's been very much fun taking you through the bounty hunting recently. I even got my first DBX last night.
What?
Yeah, I put into a Diamondback Explorer last night, right when we were finishing up. Yep.
And the adder gets no love.
Actually, Zero has been in an adder this entire time. He has an A-rated adder.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that ship.
Yeah, I jumped directly, like I did, I started with bounty hunting, and, you know, since I'm an experienced pilot already, like, it was pretty easy to, you know, make up the 500 or so thousand to get into a Viper 3.
Taking out Connie's in your little bitty, damn, what is that first starter ship?
Sidey?
Yeah, your little Sidey.
Did you forget about the Sidewinder?
It's been a long time. The only time I ever end up in a Sidey
into a Sidewinder anymore.
Yeah, I know. I had see that's why I skipped over the adder, because I got tired of flying with my knees in my chest. Those seats are so short, man. You know, you can only fly like this.
They're not made for hill geigas, okay?
Like, I'm still in like
They're
the.
not made for treants.
There is a very slow frame rate emote explosion. I really need to fix that. It gets a little bit better and then it goes away again. Zero Ship does sound awesome. Fi, thank you so much for your tier 1 subscription. Subscribe for 5 whole months. Oh my god. Yeah, the engines on the Adder just are so, they sound so awesome. We were going on about it last night. So see, Adder does get some love.
This is well, it doesn't get enough love, man. That is a great starter ship for mining. I love mining in the Adder. Laser mining, oh man, that is the cheapest ship you can put a class 2 hardpoint on.
You know, maybe we should try that, Chaos. I don't know if you guys would be down with that, but 07, Fi. 07. It's good to see you. Fi also hung out with us last night. We were all kind of chilling out, training. It was great. Scanner mode.
Okay, Commander.
So everything we're doing now is all... You're kidding me. My clutch mode is engaged. Technical difficulties. What's up?
Well, I'm trying to move us into a segment. What's new?
What's new?
What's new? What's going on in the galaxy today?
What's news?
What's news? I like that. What's news?
Well, I mean, I have some science news to share, but I wanted to hear some elite news first.
Well, let's see what's going on.
Scanner.
No, the community goal has changed. Something about, yeah, the new Marlinists, basically have been increasing their attacks, so now there's been an increase in military spending from the Empire and the Federation.
Huh. It's a lot of political stuff going on this week, I take it. Any Thargoid activity?
Hang on.
Oh,
There's something interesting.
go on.
So, basically, because of what's been going on, I didn't realize this. So, the result of the actions have increased production of capital ships. So now we've got things that are going to be, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
They still won't sell them to the Pilots Federation, of course.
Well, I mean, we've got fleet carriers. Those should be good enough for us to keep quiet.
Oh, I mean, come on, let's be real, right? Fleet carriers, you don't purchase a fleet carrier, you lease one.
True. That's very true. You lease one. Pretty much paying rent.
Here's some news I think Commander Taylor in particular would be most interested in.
Lay it on me.
Hang on, let me reload it back up because
System map.
stupid. Alright. Core Dynamics bids to purchase Lakon Spaceways.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wow.
Lakon has been in partnership with the Alliance for several years.
Isn't that a bit like Microsoft bidding to buy Ubuntu?
Yeah, that kind of is. So for those of you who may not be aware, Core Dynamics is, they make ships like the Vulture, but they also make all of the Federation-specific vessels. So they make ships specifically for the Federation. So yeah, this is like, I don't know, like Microsoft picking up like some U.S. military manufacturer or something, you know? Would you say, right? Or do we have that reversed?
I mean, that's basically, if you buy Ubuntu, you basically bought South Africa.
Acid Honey! Thank you so much for your subscription. Tier 1 for 6 months. Dude.
Oh, I see what you did there, Acid Honey.
What?
Mark.
So apparently, so they're saying, it's speculated they may have been facing some financial difficulties after trying to push out the 3 alliance ships that came out. You know, the Chieftain, the and whatnot.
Scanner mode.
Maybe they weren't as popular as they were expecting them to be.
Okay.
So they overextended, and now they're in Chapter 11.
Oof. Big oof. Oh, wait. Scanner mode.
But yeah,
Acknowledged.
that I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's something really big.
That is a pretty big deal.
Well, on the outside of the game, apparently Drew Wagar has been publishing more stuff recently for Elite Dangerous, including some of the history of the lore.
I saw him post on Twitter,
System
yeah.
map.
I saw him post on Twitter as well.
What we got here?
Or I saw a post about that on Twitter, I believe.
Damn,
Maybe it
this
wasn't
gas
him.
giant's almost as big as the star.
Oh?
And I
check that out.
Like, it makes me think maybe there's some more story elements that are going to be reincorporated in. Maybe they figured out something to bring him back in after fiasco from a few years back.
Now, that is a very large gas giant.
Right?
So I wonder what this means for the lore.
That's what they say after you've been eating all that garlic.
Fair. System map.
System map.
So, I mean, I'm not thoroughly familiar with what went down with Drew Wagar and the whole the whole Elite Dangerous thing. He wrote 2 or 3 novels, and then things just kind of went silent, right? He was instrumental in writing a lot of the lore content for Elite Dangerous itself. And then it stopped. But now it sounds like they've maybe patched things up, buried the hatchet.
From what I get, and I just saw Acid Honey. I'm a message on my channel. Hi, Acid Honey. My guess is that, I mean, maybe he got his own idea to start working on some stuff away from Elite, because I know he started publishing like a series of 3 or 4 books, and maybe now that he's finished that, he decided he wanted to start doing his own thing, or go back to Elite.
Or, maybe they offered him enough money to continue working on it.
Just for case in point, so Acid Honey says, Bob, why aren't you streaming? I was like, we're starting to migrate to OBS Ninja so that we don't split our viewers.
We're doing something new today.
Indeed.
Commander VG Punks, please explain.
Yeah, so we're trying to get, as you know, we try to make our stream better every single time we go live, and so we've talked about how we don't really want to kind of be in a scenario where we're all streaming on YouTube at the same time and splitting our viewers that way. So we are. How can you make us all do 3-part poems now? Discord.
We want you all to come to one place to see the Lambda Freelance Ninjas.
And we want
have to split your attention between 3 different places.
And we want to make this the best presentation that we can for you. So that is why we have things like the 3 cameras that you see here. I'm also working on this scene right here. This is our new Just Chatting scene. Let me go ahead and swap over to that. Oop. Nope, that's BRB. No. This one right here. I messed that up. We did a Just Chatting scene. This is an Anaconda Bridge setting, so it's like everybody's on my ship. Haha. You guys have to come to my ship. You guys have to come
As
to
long
the
as you've got
Nocturne.
coffee and booze, I'm down.
Man, for you, I will always keep a stock of coffee and booze.
As long as you put those wires back up.
No,
You're right.
Well, I mean,
As long as I'm not. If I trip over a wire and break something, I'm suing.
who you gonna sue?
Your FSD.
Ghostbusters. Let's cut back over to Mike over here. I'm really happy about that. That'll give us some opportunity to go into this just chatting mode and just have like a chat on the screen and talking to you folks. And We won't have to monitor 3 entire chats. Like, it just makes our whole presentation a lot more... Why am I shaking my head so much? It just makes our whole presentation a lot more consistent and a lot more accessible. Acid Honey, thanks for all 3 of you who are great. Wait, hold on. Thanks. Oh, Acid Honey thinks all 3 of you are great. Sorry about that.
Sure.
Sometimes I can't read. I admit it. And thank you, Fi. You know, like I said, we're just doing what we can to make this stream better every single time. We didn't have time to do a full implementation for Psycon's stream today, but we did have time to get Taylor's totally knocked out. So, but look, his camera is up and running and is not bogging anything down, and it looks fantastic, I have to say. And Psycon, if I might say, you are looking fantastic today, sir.
It's the beard.
Thank you.
It's the beard.
I decided to clean up.
It's the beard.
I want to know if we're going to jump to different channels or stay here.
The plan is to stay here. Maybe one day if we start to explode, we'll create like a Lambda Freelance Ninjas Twitch channel or something like that. But for now, let's make this channel the best that we can, right?
That's right.
I think our YouTube is kind of our focus otherwise, as far as like bringing all our content together.
So YouTube is definitely the focus for our curated content. Right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and we're working on something new.
Yeah, for the produced content as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Curated content. That's a good way to say it. I always call it like edited videos, and I'm always like, that doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like accurate. Curated content sounds a lot better. Thank you for that. I'll have to remember that term.
You're welcome.
You've been bombed. Minorly.
Not yet.
Zero point.
That's later.
0.5. You've been bought.
That's half a bob.
It's
So
half.
you've been bowed.
You've been bowed.
You've been bowed. Wait.
Taylor has been exploded, as you can see on my screen here. I don't know why it keeps messing up like that. It shows you with no shields and no hull, like it does sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been the network outage I had earlier. I'm fine, I promise.
Acid Honey says, if he goes extra, then when we get boobed... That was the best reaction.
I mean, I think he's at the shape now that it could be possible.
Yes, please.
I marked it. That's awesome. I can just do it right here from the stream deck. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Next system en route. Chaos says, get boobed. If he gets mad,
right.
if he gets mad, will we get bopped?
Okay, so I like that this area had apparently been discovered by the commander Earthquake Magoon. Just a cool name.
Earthquake Magoon.
Yeah, we're kind of in a beaten path right here, I feel like.
A little bit. Maybe we should fly up to the top.
We're down to the bottom.
Oh, we're down to the
I
bottom?
think there's clouds of rum down there.
Are there?
I don't know, that's what I heard.
Might be able to sell the rum,
Right?
right? I'm down with that.
If there's any left to sell when we get back.
I'm sure Chaos would prefer us to top.
What's that? So if getting bobbed means having science stuff explained, what does it mean to get VG'd or Psyconned?
So to get VG'd, usually involves a guitar.
I like that. I like that. You get fucking positivity. Your face. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
No? Big no on that one.
Yeah, and to get Cycon dollies involves a slide whistle.
Chaos says bottom is best. I don't think I have the slide whistle effect on this one. I should get one though. We should get a slide whistle effect.
Here, can we record one real quick?
Why do you have that?
Because I'm awesome.
Because we needed one.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's fair. This guy just whoops out a slide whistle. I'm gonna start keeping my penny whistle on my desk. I have had that song Chaos stuck in my head all day. That fucking video that I posted earlier.
Yeah, I just whip out a slide whistle. I whip out a jaw harp.
I've just got my two guitars hanging out next to me.
Right?
We just need a jug.
Yeah, we need a jug, spoons even, washboard. You know, get a washboard.
Oh, hold that thought.
What?
Oh,
Here we go. Here. Acid Honey says, I got the jugs handled. Wait. Oh, wait, Bob missed that. No! I have my Twitch bot enabled, right? I better have my Twitch bot enabled. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Making sure. Did I get everything? No. Scanner mode. Scanner mode.
Engage FSD.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. No, Acid Honey will never get banned. How did you do that exactly?
You talked about having that song stuck in your head. I keep imagining that TikTok chat that we had.
It's teal on my end, Acid Honey, which still goes with the whole acid theme, but I know your acid is purple. Your form of acid is purple. Boop. Okay, there we are. Awesome. Any terraformables here? Looking for those terraformables. Nope, nothing here.
Ooh, Water World. Aw, it was discovered in the map.
Ah, lame. Boom.
Adjusting for jump.
I love the view while you're jumping, while you're in hyperspace.
Maybe one day, once we get back to the bubble, we can show them the view of what it looks like jumping through space, only to be hyperdicted by the Thargoid.
Yeah. We will. We will.
I know this
Well, you
bastards
will.
around
I'm
here
not
somewhere.
anywhere near Thargoid.
Here it is. All right, you ready? You ready
Yeah.
for this?
For what? You brought a jug. He's just gonna have like a collection of different like folk instruments on his desk. We're sending him a banjo. Scanner
If
mode.
it's got strings on it, I'm not so great. But
Understood.
He didn't get to catch Acid's message.
Oh yeah. Acid said she had the jugs handled. Wait. No, those were her words.
I'll be good. I do the jug handling around here.
Lewd. Go to horny jail.
Oh.
I need a horny jail button.
Finland.
I'm always there, though. What did I miss? Anything interesting?
Oh, we have some friends in chat today. Chaos is here, but she's having some hard time with buffering. Acid's here. Phi's here. What else have I seen so far? Acid Phi.
Acid Phi? So some...
It's when they fuse. When they do fusion. When they do the fusion dance.
I'm not touching that one.
What?
Nope.
It's a DBZ reference.
I'm not going there.
I'm gonna make the two of you fuse into Taylor Con.
No! That doesn't go there.
It fused into like a two-headed giant that just beats the crap out of each other all the time.
It's been done.
Yeah, that's true. It has been done. But that's still what you guys would fuse to. Fuck you, Psycon. You're old, Taylor. Psycon read the punchline before you read the joke. What? I'm just calling it like I see it. Y'all thought it, I said it. Whoa. You've got a lot of bork today.
Always.
I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you don't...
I made the best garlic mashed potatoes ever.
Yeah, the best, huh?
The best.
I like garlic and potatoes and mashed. So... Wait, let's try again. What?
I know about your love for garlic.
Indeed. Why did the jungle cat get kicked out of school?
Is that the joke or the punchline?
Why did the jungle cat get kicked out of school? Then there's going to be something in Psycon's chat. Yeah.
I've got it. Because he was a cheetah.
Slide whistle, please. It works. It works.
Give them credit.
Scatterbug.
I mean, it was cheetah. Eventually, we get it right. Because after all,
Let me
find a way.
let me get your niece up here. You can tell that joke to her and then make her rage.
Yeah, she will rage. She doth rage.
With all the rage that has ever raged of teenage.
Yeah. So cheetahs are not jungle cats. That's the first thing she'll tell you.
Oh, that's true.
System
Yep,
map.
they are savannah cat, aren't they?
That's right.
That
right.
did not even occur to me. Wow.
Ooh, undiscovered terra
I took that right at face value.
Jungle. Oh.
And
No, you know what? You
can't
know what
say...
you could have gone with instead? You know what you could have gone with instead? Okay.
Tiger.
Say the joke one more time, please, Commander VG.
Why did the jungle cat get kicked out of school?
What? Why am I good? Hang on. Sorry, you all just like blacked out for like 5 seconds. So I didn't catch any of that.
What is Gordon Ramsay's favorite Disney movie?
Nothing. Time limit has expired.
It's fucking frozen. So,
Oh wait.
So, Commander VG, can you repeat that jungle joke one more time, please? Because I've got an alternate take for that.
Why did the jungle cat get kicked out of school?
Because he was always lying.
That it's still a savannah cat.
Why did the jungle cat get kicked out of
So the
school?
lion isn't the truth?
Because he's a cheetah. 3, 2.
There's so much wrong.
Alright, what's the first thing that's wrong with that joke?
Just don't live.
There you go. That's the first thing she said.
He called it. He called it. He called it. You wrote that on a Denny's napkin and passed that to her, didn't you?
Nope.
Like, I can see how that should be funny, but it's not.
No, no.
Because
You know what's funny? Your reaction to it.
I see how it's supposed to be funny. Really isn't.
Acid says, "Well, duh, we can't be having no savannah cats in the jungle school. It's it's a
Alright.
it's a
I got a
prestigious it's a prestigious place."
I got a joke for you.
Go on.
This one made your niece facepalm last night.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Actually, it made her facepalm after I explained it to her.
Okay.
You're gonna love this. So a guy walks into a bar with $10.
Oh
He
my
says to the
God.
bartender, "What can I get for this?" The bartender says, "You can get those deer out of my fucking bar."
I can't wait to hear the explanation of this. I feel like there's an explanation of this that is
Walks
even
into a
better
bar
than
with
the.
$10.
No, hang on.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
I did not.
It's just that.
Oh.
Okay. I was like, no,
Right.
got that. I was like, I thought this was a two-part thing, like the horse and the cart and the cart.
No.
I was like, okay, there's gonna be a really cool explanation after this.
The cart before the horse?
Yeah, the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
No, never do that.
To the other, like a spaceship.
A man walks into the bar and falls on his falls on his ass.
Happened to me a lot in high school.
Yeah, that happened to me a lot. Well, not in high school. Why would that happen to you in high school? You shouldn't have been in a
Gross.
bar in high school.
Does he be able to drink?
I don't know though.
Listen,
with that mullet,
listen,
maybe
I was always this hairy, okay?
maybe
Me too.
he'd walk into those places, and he'd just like
Finish cleaning your room.
he'd just like flip back his mullet, and they'd be like, oh,
That's right. They don't question the mullet.
they see that Firebird outside or that Trans Am that he
right.
drives.
See, you say that like it's supposed to be funny, but legit, I would drive a Trans Am.
Yeah, I know you would. I would drive a Trans Am too, and it's like it's funny because you're just like the depiction of like the '80s synth wave, like he like steps out of the car. There's like smoke, like a fog machine, and like it's like synth playing.
No, because if that was the case, right, it wouldn't be a Trans Am, it'd be a fucking DeLorean.
Okay, I mean, would it be a DeLorean though?
It would be a DeLorean.
There was actually a guy down the street from my.
Or maybe it'd be like one of those 1980s box Mustangs.
I mean, you know that those going doors were the sexiest thing.
Oh no, yeah, the DeLoreans are awesome. There was actually a dude down the street
DeLoreans
from.
are actually kind of shit. Those gull-wing doors are awesome.
No, I mean DeLoreans themselves are pretty awesome. Just the look of them, I think, was pretty cool. I don't know, but I kind of like the look of the boxy kind of '80s cars. I think that looks pretty neat.
Yep.
However,
Everything's too round now.
whoa, what are the colored light things coming out of the planet? Stupid buffering. Oh, that is me shooting probes into the planet to scan it. Planet, Janet.
He's probing the
Yeah, I'm probing it. Oh, did I meet my goal? I met my goal! Guys, I met my goal. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. We'll have a new sub goal starting up next time. It got really quiet. What's up, bud?
You know how it is. Jump, scan, jump, honk. We are very quiet today. Barkless, in fact.
We're barkless.
She who must be obeyed has gone out shopping.
Oh, wow. Well, wait, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
The planet didn't say no. The planet just said, let's hear it. Well, let's hear what it says. Can you guys hear it? Oh, does that not work in this mode? Yeah, usually that's kind of what you hear from them. And then they're like the ones where like this. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. And then that's. And we're like we're making planet noises. What the fuck are we doing?
System net. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Drugs are awesome. Onion head. What? What? Whoa, man.
We are tripping on onion head.
Oh yeah, we're doing it. I'm writing that song after tonight's. We are tripping on onion head.
After that, we're going to bed.
Because we're old. Fuck.
And then there's a drop in the middle of the song followed by, "Are you boys on drugs?"
Yes.
Into which you
Next
respond,
system in round.
landing gear.
Selecting next destination.
What? This is
So to follow off from my joke about a guy who walks into a bar, Athlete Honey said, a limbo champ walks into a bar. They lost.
Yeah, okay.
I see what you did there.
What's the first iteration of the walks into a bar joke that you ever heard? Starring VG on.
You'd have to probably ask my dad.
As it says, starring VG on vocals, Psycon on slide whistle, and Bob on landing gear.
That's right.
Landing gear.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
That's what I gotta do. I've gotta like make a like landing gear dance remix or something.
Right? It's not quite the same coming out of Psycon. His voice is too high for that.
It's gonna straight be like the strong bad like.
You gotta get the dubstep in there though.
I don't know that I could do.
Dubstep remix.
Not sure I can do dubstep with face. Scanner mode.
That's affirmative.
I forgot that I turned exploration mode off yesterday because I am in the bubble on that, Commander. It is weird being in two places at once. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience, maybe?
So yeah, last night was a little bit sad for Chaos because I accidentally shot a prop, or as BG would say, unquote, accidentally.
Pulled a VG.
Just a mess.
And it sent her to a detention facility. Now, luckily, it wasn't terribly far.
But unluckily,
Unfortunately for her, she was in an Eagle. So she only had like 7 light years of jump, and she had to make 18 jumps.
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. So she was out like 60 light years or something like that. And I was like, 60 light years isn't far. And then like,
It's like,
oh
it's
yeah,
like
she's in an Eagle.
Anywhere, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the worst part was that there came a point where it looked like she jumped without scooping and was gonna need one of us to go fuel wrap for her. But luckily, she was close enough to a fuel star with the last of her fuel to go and like sit on a star for a little while. But you know, it's a little 1D fuel scoop, so.
Sometimes you want to know what our ships are.
Yeah, I'm addressing that right now. Everybody,
time for a show and tell.
what I would very much like for you guys to do right now is hit Control Alt and Space Bar to go into external camera view, and then
Yeah, I will do that after you finish your show and tell. Let me map out this planet and get into a nice position for some, you know.
my ship is the Anaconda. It's manufactured by Falcon DeLacy, and it is it's a large all-purpose vessel that is considered to be one of the quote-unquote Big Three, which is now, I guess, the Big Four because we have the Type 10 Defender, but it's one of the largest 4 ships in the game. The one with the second to lowest price tag, so, you know, third highest price in the game. It's capable of stuff like ship-launched fighters, as lots of payload, but the most importantly, it has a very, very long jump range. In fact, it's capable of the longest jump range in Elite Dangerous, which is why I'm flying it. It also has a slew of different, a slew of room inside it, which, it's a huge ship, so lots of room to put in, your repair limpets, your refueling limpets, things like that. They could be very advantageous to have on a long journey like this. Who wants to go next?
Basically, it's his E-peen.
It definitely is. And I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, she's gorgeous, isn't she? This I call her the Nocturne because all of my ships are based on different musical themes. So, who wants to go next? Psychon, Taylor, who wants to go next?
How about Taylor?
Oh, hang on. I'm almost in position.
Oh, he's almost in.
Right.
Oh, he's doing it up. All right.
That's right.
Here we go. Go.
Okay, here we go. So this is the second chance. This is a Diamondback Explorer, which I fly because it's sexy.
Ooh. And it's manufactured by Lakon.
If you say so, I don't pay much attention to that anymore.
Oh, but which Lakon is about to no, that was Core Dynamics. It's different. Lakon makes a lot of different.
Core Dynamics is putting in the big to.
So, Lakon makes a lot of exploration vessels as well as cargo vessels. They make some very what's the term I'm looking at? They make some very robust ships. They're really awesome manufacturer. They got some brilliant engineers over there.
Yeah, so the outline of this ship just kind of reminds me of a cicada.
Oh, it does kind of remind me of. It does kind of look like a cicada.
To me, it's just a really cool ship.
It is dark.
Well, I mean,
it's dark in space.
Space. Dad, are you space?
Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's what's wrong. I'm gonna go add him in just a bit. That's what's going on. Thank you for that, Acid. I haven't popped open Discord in a bit. Let me actually thank him for that.
Next system in.
Oh, Commander Taylor's already done with his thing.
Psychon, man. The video download was
Alright.
canceled. Hold on, really quick. I need to refresh your cache. Thanks, Twitch. There we go. Okay, refreshed your cache. You are up.
Okay, so this is my ship, the Concerto. Well, really, I started the convention in my ships after music stuff, and then Commander Taylor.
Yeah, sure you did.
Like that. Well, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did also pick up that. But
before that, every ship that VG Punks flew was the Lamwellin.
I mean, I flew that a lot. Yeah, I did fly the Lamwellin a whole lot. I did use that name over quite a bit.
Anyway, So yeah, I'm flying an Asp Explorer because it's the meme. Asp in front of things, in front of this star.
This is a star. I love your paint job, even though it's like
not a sun. Star.
yeah.
Oh yeah, my nice reflective paint job.
Yeah, it actually
so you
looks
can see
really
this is
cool with like the
my
damage.
ship and my cockpit. And then down below, if I had someone else who wanted to fly with me, I would put them down here. It has like some of the biggest cockpit views. And I do agree with Acid here. She says it looks like a sea turtle.
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
it
a
do
sea
look like
turtle.
a sea turtle. Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that totally.
I could see that.
These are the thrusters that are glowing orange, and then the FSD big engines back here. They're not. So unlike the Asp Explorer, which is essentially 2 engines, a ship, and a couple of wings to maybe navigate you, mine's a more balanced look.
Unlike the Asp Explorer.
Also,
yeah, unlike the DVX. That's what I meant to say.
yeah, the
He's
yes.
dissing on my DBX. You hear that, guys? He's dissing my DBX.
Why? They're the same manufacturer. They're both from Lakon Engineering. I think it's Lakon Engineering. Got a nose itch, man. Get out of here. Yeah, that's
But,
also a
yeah,
very gorgeous
so-
ship, though.
I mean, but yeah, I chose this one because it has it may not have the highest range among the other ships, but it's still a pretty respectable range, and it's it's the meme. It's Asp in front of things.
Asps
So
in
when
front
we
of
take our
things.
pictures of this expeditions and whatnot, we can always say,
It's
yeah,
just
but
like
our
on
Asp in front of
things.
A Psychon in front of things. I like that. Awesome.
You're welcome.
Just check out my big ass.
Well, thanks so much for the demonstration, guys. Awesome. And wonderful views as well. Right, let's swap back. And I'm going to keep going.
External camera.
We've got another 214 jumps to waypoint 2. Got quite a ways to go, but... Wait, why am I not... Oh, I'm in reverse, that's why. There we go.
Yeah, I still have
Scanner mode.
253 jumps, so...
Understood.
What is it we said? We'll get there when we get there, in not a minute. Soon.
That's right.
It's important. It's very important.
A ninja is never late nor early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
That was a Gandalf. It was a Are you saying Gandalf was a ninja? Sir, are you implying that Gandalf was a ninja?
Prove me wrong.
Are you implying he's not?
Change my mind.
And yes, Acid, Psychon's voice does get a bit robotic at times. These are all things that we're still troubleshooting, I'm afraid. We're working on it. We are working on it.
We need to go over his new place with some fiberfish.
Right? What are fiberfish?
You don't know what a fiberfish is?
What is a fiberfish?
It's a flexible fiberglass, telescoping fiberglass rod you use to fish wires through walls.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a name for that. Neat. So we can get him a hardwired connection.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear it. It's kind of crackly on my side, but I'm sure with the filters that we have on his voice, it gets a little robotic. We'll get there. We'll get there. I promise.
He's a long
Scanner
ways
mode.
away. Okay, you have to expect some signal degradation.
What? Because he's so far back?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm the slow one.
Actually, we call that the rear guard. Right?
Hey, that doesn't go there.
Hey, horny
Just
jail, horny.
What would it sound like if you were to get a transmission from Earth?
Sir. I wish I could remember the rest of that whole sketch, but I really can't. Anybody on that one? Spaceballs.
Which one?
What?
Sir. Sir. And then he does the sweeps, the bleeps, and the creeps. There you go.
What? You don't need to. I'm having trouble with the radar, sir. Alright, now shut up. I'm having trouble with the radar, sir. I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what? The what?
The what?
And the what?
You know. You know, the bleeps. Sweeps. And the creeps. Not all he's lost.
Scanner mode. You would have that memorized.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That's why we hired
I'm more
him.
impressed that he was able to do the sound effects.
Yeah, he did the sound effects. I've known that he can do the sound effects, though. We've made this reference a few times, I feel like, in our life. You and I.
The radar, sir. It appears to be.
Jammed.
All right, you guys gonna give us a copyright strike?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, guys.
Let's not get banned from Twitter.
What's up?
Fair use. If we can stream it through Amazon Prime, it's fair use.
07, Commander Puggle. Good to see you, man.
07, Commander Puggle.
It is party time.
Actually, since since he came to us from me recommending him the Colo stream, it's 09. Because it's an 07, but with a mug of tea.
I like that. With a mug of tea, eh? You know, I could go for some tea right now. Maybe I'll make some in a little bit. He says, "Holy shit, you can see Psycon Jr. now." That's right. We are getting stuff working. That is the theme today. We're getting a lot.
Slowly, but we are getting stuff working.
Yep, we're just making the show just a little bit better every single time we go live. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we are trying to do. Just take that one step every time. Look at this. We've come so far. Do you remember when we first started, guys? Was it the Super Happy Fun Time? VG Punk stream now with 50% more Humna. What is Humna? What is
I
Humna?
don't know. What is Humna?
Yeah, please explain. What is Humna? Human. Oh,
Is that?
he meant to say human. VG Punk stream now with 50% more human. No, that's Foom.
No?
Foom.
Boom. Up.
Oh. Whom? Foom. It's more like a foom.
Oh. Have we told
Scanner
Commander
mode.
Taylor about the new weapon name Ivan made
Affirmative,
up for
Commander.
Monster Hunter?
The new weapon name? I don't recall.
Yeah. So, it was, Fi was doing some hunting, and you were asking about the dung bombs, or whatever they're called.
Oh yes. I mean, that's not just a Monster Hunter weapon name. That's now an official Lambda Freelance Ninjas thing. We have
Is
them.
that Psycon the Dragon Bunker? Is that what we're calling it?
We actually have them now. No, even better than that. We manufactured a ton of these. I did a lot this morning myself. Yeah, go on, Psycon. Tell them what it is.
So they were trying to figure out they were trying to remember what to call it, and after they were going like, yeah, it's these dung bombs, and I'm like, oh, you mean shit shuriken,
Shit shuriken. So we now have a case of shit shurikens that we can throw at people. You likey?
And you just named your batch of sake.
Why would you call your sake shit shuriken?
So I can put it on the label and mail it to you.
You have to put neutron juice on that. You realize that, right?
You name it?
I do realize that.
You do realize that, don't you?
I do realize that.
If we could make it blue, that would just sell it even
No,
more.
it's
But
gonna
let's
be
not.
yellow.
Yeah, let's not.
Sorry. Sorry, real sake is yellow. It's just how it is.
Indeed. So yeah, I wouldn't want you to add anything to it. Don't add
it.
neutron juice. Or is she talking about the weapon? Our new official Lambda Freelance Ninja's weapon of choice.
Mass destruction.
Mass destruction.
It's more of a weapon of spirit destruction, right?
Mass defecation.
Weapon of mass morality destruction.
Weapon of mass defecation. Because it's a shit shuriken. What? You thought it, I said it. Why are you all so quiet? I thought it was funny.
We're waiting to see if you suddenly get banned.
I didn't come up with it first.
Say again. You're just surprised you didn't come up with it first, is what you said.
I said I'm just mad that I didn't come up with it first.
Oh.
Is that really any different from medieval archers sticking their arrows into dung before they shoot people with them?
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
What would that do?
So that way when they stuck into a
Promotes
guy,
infection.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, early form of germ warfare.
Wow. That's dark.
Well, it was the Dark Ages.
That's our show, folks? I feel like that warranted that that's our show, folks. Oh my god, Chaos says weapon of ass destruction.
Oh my god.
That was Ron Jeremy.
No.
That's a show, folks.
I missed this one. Commander Puggle says, also might be
okay.
buying a Type 7
Okay.
tonight, thinking I might name it an Admirable Heft. Oh, that's a good name for a Type 7.
It is. Now, after you buy that Type 7 and get it outfitted, you have to fly to Colonia.
So after Chaos's pun there, I think I'm going to take a break so I can bring myself back together, and definitely not because I need to hit bio.
All right, guys, we have a... okay. We have a Say It in Old-Timey Radio voice request. Here it comes right now.
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, and feast your eyes and your tongue on the amazing shit shuriken. It slices, it dices. Is the last word... Wait. Is it the last word in excrementary warfare? Is it the last word? Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, and feast your eyes and your tongue on the amazing shit shuriken. It slices, it dices. It's the last word in excrementary warfare.
All right, I think we nailed it. Was that did I nail it?
Ah, that was radio. That was a good radio voice, but it wasn't an old-timey radio voice.
Well, you can't hear the filter. I put the filter.
I need to send you some examples of old-timey, to use for as a template for your old-timey radio voice.
I suppose.
That should be more of a step right up, ladies and gentlemen, and feast your eyes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Did we just get hit with some Baldur's Gate? Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Love Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry, I like Baldur's Gate a lot. Sorry, not sorry. I learned this week that Elite's own voice comms had a really cool filter on it that makes it sound like a fighter radio. Oh, that's kind of cool.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
The voice comm filter, the IP voice filter in Nearly Dangerous is amazing. But we've had really horrible luck with it latency-wise.
Yeah, latency, it just does not keep up very nicely. For what we're doing here, anyway.
Yeah. But the beeps and the radio static and stuff, that's kind of what we're mimicking with the filters that we've applied to our comms here.
Fixed Acid Honey, sorry about that. I forgot they're toggles, and I'm still getting used to using the Stream Deck.
System bad.
Fail. Womp womp. That's okay. I did a womp womp. Oops.
Poopy's already been mapped.
Not the first time. The worst is like when I was on stage with the band, and like I'd have like a clean sound and then a distortion sound, and I would like after you like spin around in a circle so many times, you like go to step on the pedal and then you miss, and you're like, all right, gonna start playing this cool ska part, and your distortion's still on, and it sounds like, and you're just like, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't have a womp womp in my Stream Deck yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. Today was all about getting getting the Commander Taylor's camera. Look at this beautiful view that we have. Wow, this is awesome. Look at this gorgeous view. Yeah, we do need a womp. That's not a no. Womp womp is like sad trombone. Womp womp.
I know, but I had to get it out. I don't have a trombone. I can't play any brass.
It says save game. Can you see it? I love this shirt. Oh, this way. Yeah. Save game. I found this at Rooster Teeth Expo, and I had to have it. I like a Moogle shirt that doesn't look like weird. Like every single time I see a Moogle shirt, I feel like the Moogle looks really strange on it. Like I don't like the way that the art style is for it. So like when I saw this one, I was like, oh, it's like really close to like the Final Fantasy IX artwork, and I'm like, oh, it's so awesome. I had to have it. Do they make miniature trombones?
Yes, I have a jaw harp.
Yes, Taylor has a jaw harp.
You know what else I have? Yeah, one of those.
We didn't actually catch that. I think Discord killed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Discord kind of cuts it off. Nothing. Sad face.
I don't know. I mean, Mike's right here. I don't know what that's about. And I got one of these.
That we kind of hear. You're good enough at it.
Yeah.
You're really good at blowing, man.
Oh.
Where's
the womp womp when we need it?
Acid Honey, you were asking, do they make miniature trombones? They do. They do. One thing that I have seen recently.
Sorry,
Psychon, I'll let you go ahead and record that one.
Yeah, I have his. Don't worry, I have his address. He'll be receiving something pipe-shaped in.
And why is it a French horn? He's like, no, this is a French horn. They actually make a fully. I wonder if they do this with trombones. I don't know if it would be possible. Let me see. Do they actually
They
have
have
them?
miniaturized French horns. I'm sure they did one for trombone.
Yep, they do have a Jigs Mini P-Bone plastic trombone. Yes, they make plastic instruments. They make plastic instruments these days. I saw a plastic trumpet in a music store one time. Obviously not nearly as expensive as like a, I don't know how it sounds either. I didn't like pick it up and play it because right now my chops are garbage.
It's specifically for the training purposes of little kids.
Is it? So they sound like complete garbage. They don't sound they don't sound unique or good. It's just like it's functional, works, teach notes.
They've got a every instrument will have
so that the parents don't have to lay out a mint for a kid who's gonna play it for a month and then give it up.
True. I'm kind of thinking about. I mean, if they actually have a decent sound, even if it's not like fantastic, I might pick one up. For like that low of a price point, because like regular trumpet costs like $1,600 for a nice one.
Yep.
$800 for a student model. What? Yeah, French horn is way much more expensive.
Yeah, for a student model used French horn, you're looking at about 2,500.
2,500, easy.
For
Look at all that
brand
fucking
new
tubing.
Professional, you're looking at about 8 to 10,000.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
Supersonic.
sorry to interrupt. Commander VG Punks, you are still on my cockpit view.
Oh, haha. My bad. I didn't know. I didn't know you didn't appreciate the voyeurism.
I don't care. I'm just letting you know.
All I think of though is a plastic trombone is not recyclable. It will still be with us in 200 years. Although it may not be functional. I wonder how easy it would be to.
Trash trombone be. I mean,
All is well, Supersonic. All is well. I hope you're doing good too, man. Thank you for stopping by. It's always good to have you, my friend. It blew me away that they had plastic instruments these days. Like, that was like, I don't think we would have ever seen anything like that when we were in like high school and middle school, right, Psychon? Or did they have them and I just ignored them the entire time?
what a world.
Yeah.
For what?
Plastic instruments.
What about them?
I got distracted by the music.
Just a map.
Did they didn't have them when we were like in high school and middle school, did they? Like
Sort of towards the tail end.
oh,
High
okay.
school.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't start seeing them in music stores until after we graduated. Well after at that.
I mean, there was probably a few instrumentalists who were experimenting with some sort of easy way to make an instrument that would be, cheap to produce, easy to sell.
Sonic says, not bad, just sore from a 4 hours Pokemon Go walk. You know what? I've been into the Pokemon Go bike ride. Nice little bike ride. We have a church down the street that has some Poke stops, so we'll ride down there occasionally and then like ride around the neighborhood and stuff. Still counts too. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to get better at riding with just one hand on the handlebar at least, so that I can like do other stuff like drink my water and things like that. It's one of the things you have to practice, I guess. I'm just not good at it anymore. I used to be when I was little, but man. Need to make you add me. Oh, okay.
So Pug was talking about a lot of woodwinds being made out of plastic, and it's not that big a stretch to talk about a brass instrument, but it kind of is. Because plastic doesn't vibrate the same way that brass does. And a lot of the sound that you get out of a brass instrument is the metal vibrating.
That's true. And
So yeah, and with woodwind instruments, it's a lot of the time it's using a wooden reed is
Yep.
how you music on there. So
and air escaping
same
from various
thing, like-
different holes. Yeah.
but at the same token, like so it's not probably vibrating at the same level what you would get with a metal instrument. There's all sorts of different instruments and whatnot, like I forget which one is called. There was one that came out in the 60s where it was basically like a metal tree, essentially, of like different either bells you would hit or like I forget what it's called, but like they experimented with a lot of different sounds, and I don't know, you can always find a use for some different sound in some kind of music.
Theremin?
A theremin?
I don't think a theremin.
Sorry, I'm jerking Commander Psychon's chain here.
Yeah, so Commander Puggle says that's fair, and most woodwinds still need, what Psychon Jr. is saying. And he says, I remember this. I played clarinet and oboe in high school. That's awesome. We should start a jazz band. I will play guitar this time. Thank you. I'm done with trumpet. Trumpet is a monster, and I spent many years playing it, and then I got braces and had to start all over from scratch, it felt like, and that was not a fun experience at all. I picked up guitar and I kind of never turned back. I always wanted to turn back because I always had a lot of fun playing trumpet, but You know, I feel like I like my various smaller instruments that I've been kind of picking up as I go. I'm not very good at any of them, but guitar is kind of my main thing now. Does anyone out there currently play anything? I'd love to know.
I mean, so
Video games.
I went. Yeah, when I was going to college, part of learning about education was, learning about how to play the different instruments so you could learn how to teach them. So, I mean, I've had some experience in playing like all the woodwinds, all the brass, all the percussion, a lot of the string instruments. Unfortunately, no guitar, because that's not something that apparently is likely to come up in music for public education. I don't believe.
It's not an instrument you would see in a symphony, right?
What?
Yeah, but I mean,
Guitar.
Yeah, you would. They do acoustic guitar stuff in symphony. Not you don't see it as often as the other instruments, obviously, but might see it as often as you'd see like a piano or something. But never like an electric
I would
guitar.
also argue that you should. I would also argue that you should learn more about playing guitar, because like the method of which you use for attack on guitar, whether it's using a pick or if you're using the fingering mode, is something you might have to learn, or if you're going to use that type of attack on violins.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
Classical song.
I'm still learning some finger picking myself. So I just wanted to point this out. So Puggle was just reiterating. Yes, you did tell me that he has a keyboard. Chaos, I did not know that you played French horn in middle school. That's awesome. And Phi, violin, awesome. My sister played violin as well, and she enjoyed that quite a lot. I don't believe she still does, but actually my guitarist's son is now playing violin, I believe. Supersonic said it. I was a trombone player. We were just discussing trombone just a few minutes ago. And the existence of miniature trombones as well as plastic ones they have now, which is kind of weird, but pretty cool, actually. I think that's pretty cool that they have plastic.
I don't know why
instruments.
I'm not surprised that Sonic played trombone.
Yeah, he does kind of seem like a trombone player. And come to think of it, Chaos, you kind of seem like a French horn player. I'm not going to... This isn't like a... I don't know what to say about that. It's like... It works. I don't know why, but for your personality, it just seems correct. I don't know why. It seems like it's a fit or a match, I guess. I don't know why. Acid Honey says baritone here, and
me.
I remember us talking about this, and you played sousaphone for marching band. Yeah, 1 year. That's cool.
I think I know why. I think I know why you're making that connection.
Why is that?
It's the salt.
It's the salt?
It's the salt.
Explain.
It doesn't need any explanation, right, Psychon?
I'm sorry?
The spice?
It's the salt.
The spice.
The salt.
Oh. What is the salt? Like you're saying she's salty, and that's why...
That's what I'm saying.
What? That's not a nice thing to say about people.
Tell me. All right. Prove me wrong, Chaos. She knows she's salty.
Are you salty?
I've seen the stuff that she posts in the Not Safe for Work channel.
That's saucy. That's sauce.
Oh.
Salt is when you're angry.
My bad.
Salt
My
is
bad.
Salt is
My
when
bad.
Salt is when you angy. Sauce is when you're saucy.
Salt is when you're angry. Sauce is when you go to horny jail, but you have a license.
Fire, you laughing because we keep saying angy? Chaos says I am right now. What, saucy or salty?
Oh, I like this song, Taylor. This is an awesome song.
I know.
Commander Puggle says the scan range for most 6 to 7 probe planets is 0.25 to 0.3 light seconds. Yeah, I like closing in kind of close. Cal says pissing. Oh, sorry, distracted by people pissing me off. Oh no.
Salty plus now.
Yeah, she is salty sauce now. She's soy saucy. I have a license. Fi says this whole conversation is making me snort. Oh. You know what I'm looking forward to? Tonight's group stream. It has been really fun every night to hang out with everybody. And again, I'm going to say this live on the air right now. I am just so happy that all of you are on our GGG server. It is so awesome to have everybody there, present company included, of course.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
King crab legs.
King crab. I thought you had those for Thanksgiving.
No, we had turkey. We weren't sure we were gonna have get the crab legs in time for Thanksgiving, but we did. But we had turkey, and like the most killer roasted garlic mashed potatoes you have ever put in your mouth.
That's what he says.
Don't.
What?
No.
What?
I know about you and roasted garlic, okay?
Oh, no.
Let's not go there.
Acid Honey says, I love the transition from let's show off our ships to wait French horns can be plastic to is chaos salty or saucy? we have these things on our agenda. Totally planned.
We do.
Yeah, these are all scheduled segments.
Segments, that's right.
What's up
Just
next?
like you've been bobbed, which is coming up.
I'm gonna have to like get some paper for like the sound effect. What's up next?
Let's see.
Bob, you're 2 minutes late for the fuck you Psycon segment.
No, that was earlier.
Oh, okay.
We got that already.
Okay.
Let's see. No, you've been bobbed is here in about 10 minutes.
You've been.
Let's see. What do we got here?
How about talk about some deals we've seen for Black Friday and whatnot?
You know what? I have not been shopping for Black Friday.
Yeah, I don't participate in that absolute
Specifically about Steam.
insanity.
Oh, Steam? Yeah, Steam stuff just goes on sale for whatever reason they can think of, I feel like. Why is something...
I made enough money in an hour. Let's go put things on sale.
All right. What a great time to talk about Black Friday, the Saturday right after.
Yeah, it's a good time to go and well, so let's talk about holidays and Black Friday and Thanksgiving, right? Because we're still on that subject.
Okay.
Has anybody else found that cranberries are fucking impossible to find this year?
Cranberries?
Cranberries.
Not for
Of all
myself.
things.
So, cranberry juice.
Cranberry anything.
No. Why?
So, I had like canned cranberry sauce.
The jellied stuff was about the only stuff that I could find. Right? And that stuff is 2 years old, right? So I got asked Wednesday on my way home from work to stop off and pick up some cranberries by your niece, and because I guess she had some recipe she wanted to try, and I hit 2-3 different stores and couldn't find a single fucking cranberry anywhere in Anchorage.
Aw.
So I look it up, right? Turns out most of the cranberry harvest for 2020 is wiped out by drought.
Whoa.
Yeah, climate change is real, y'all.
So in the background of all of this...
we had some really warm times, Terry. Like,
Let me put that in perspective, okay? This was a drought in Massachusetts.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's nowhere near the equator.
Uh-huh.
Dude.
I mean, it's close by the coast.
Which, wouldn't that imply, like, more...
Plenty of water, but
Rain?
it's saline water.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, rain, right? So they had a drought in for this year 2020 that wiped out a significant portion of the cranberry harvest.
Wow.
So yeah, you can't, at least up here in Alaska, we couldn't find a single frozen or fresh cranberry anywhere.
How does this relate to Black Friday? Is it just black because you can't
Black
find
Friday
cranberries?
being the day after Thanksgiving, right?
Right?
You know, and it's how my brain went. Sorry.
Don't worry,
No.
just go with it.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
128 gig SD cards. Just saying. $16.
We're gonna switch back to my
So,
cockpit
like-
view now. Here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I have pretty much resigned myself. I'm never going to be doing anything for Black Friday except staying home. But I am going to be shopping around a bit on Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I'll probably. Well, even then, I need to get paid first. So whenever that happens, that's when I'll be, going into. What is it appropriate to do when these sales come? You like go in with like your pitchforks and stuff, and you like, get out of my way, you bastard! That's my
I don't
Nvidia.
participate in the consumerism
Cyber
madness that is Black Friday or Cyber Monday for that matter. Having worked retail for as long as I did, I know the kind of the behind the scenes stuff. And all those deeply, deeply discounted things that they put out for those, Black Friday deals, they're not what you think they are.
What do you mean by they are not what you
Nope.
think they are?
Heck, I remember
for
having
example-
all that stuff out.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You worked retail.
Yeah.
Like, for example, that 75-inch TV that's now $500 off, right? You can go in and get it for $399.99. Is not the same model that they normally have on sale for $700, right? It is a slightly different model, slightly different SKU that has a reduced feature set in order to make it cheap enough to discount for Black Friday. So you go and buy it and you'll find that it has one HDMI input, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That has
Or-
happened to us as well.
The other thing that might also happen is like, say it is the one that's heavily featured that is going on sale. It's also probably being discontinued from being made.
It's
So-
also out of stock, right?
Yeah. It's also
Well,
us.
I was going to say, because it's being discontinued from being made, it means they're also going to be out of warranty.
Yeah, that's another good point, perfectly valid point. But more important, right? I remember when I worked for CompUSA back in 2000, so 20 years ago. They had these ads that they would run every Sunday to this or that thing was heavily on sale, and we never had it in stock. Never had it in stock to begin with, and people would come in looking for these things that were on sale. And the whole point to advertising those things, even though they were never in stock in the first place, was to just get people into the store so that you could sell them into something else.
Oh yeah.
I've got a ton of stories, Supersonic. You just cash that in. If you have a specific topic, it should prompt you to put that in. Let me know. Also, Chaos says I've wielded a shield through Walmart when I went to get milk one year. That is terrifying, dude.
Oh, how cool is this?
I totally believe that.
But yeah, I also believe it. I heard of how cool is this? Let's do this, Taylor. What's up? Is that an ammonia world?
So this ammonia world is its pole is at 90 degrees.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, what?
Whoa. Hold up. Whoa. Crazy.
Yeah, hang
Look
on.
at
I gotta
that.
see this now.
Oh, dude. What?
Right?
Whoa.
I have no idea.
Is it orbiting a berry center?
Let's see.
Is it orbiting a star?
System map.
That's not what I'd expect to see. No,
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now, how does the orbit work on that? Is that orbiting the star? Or is it orbiting that other one that it's chained to? Did you see how that was like weird? See how there's that like little hook in it, like right
you,
there.
You're thinking of these two, right?
Yeah.
Those are a different planet. What I'm looking at is right here.
But how does that relate to what's above it in the hierarchy,
This-
though?
This is orbiting this,
Okay.
right? And this is orbiting the star. So to make it clear,
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, thanks for the aura review. That's so hard to say. That's wow.
Orrery?
That's orrery. Is it orrery?
Yep.
The actual stellar cartography.
Huh.
That's awesome. Wow. That's crazy that like the pole is 90 degrees like that. I wonder how that happened. How could that happen?
I mean, any of a number of different ways, but most likely an impact knocked it over on its side.
That can happen? Whoa.
Yeah, that's what we think happened with Uranus.
There's a joke in there somewhere about your Uranus
Something
being
along
on its
the lines
side.
of his anus got knocked on its side.
Something along those lines, yeah. That was what I was thinking. Giggity.
Giggity. Next system en route. Engage FSD.
Yeah, that's weird.
Consider a
Yeah.
story for story time, because we're about to get a request for story time. Let's see. I told the story of poop and beans. I've got any number of stories from Applebee's that are fantastic. That are not technically my stories, but they were stories that were told to me by my old boss and who passed away sadly.
My favorite story from that was about how, what was it? Your boss said something like he could get a slap in like 5 seconds or something.
Huh? He could
Or
get
how he made a bet with someone where he could get slapped in like 5 seconds or less or something.
No, I don't recall that. That might.
I don't totally remember exactly what the whole bet was, but I remember you told me like
Next
there was
system route.
something involving a bet, and then I don't know.
Locking
We can talk
system
about it some more.
destination.
Yeah, I don't recall that off the top of my head. I was talking about my boss James, who was just a very interesting person.
Hey, so since we're all kind of streaming through your channel,
Yeah.
how does storytime work exactly? Does it have to be your story?
Oh wow, yeah, I could come up with channel point redemptions for anyone's stories. That would be cool. That is a really good idea, Taylor. Man, we could do a lot with the point
Have my
system.
moments.
We could do a lot of things with the point system based on that kind of logic. That's great. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. It's neat. Boop.
Terraforming candidate.
Yum. Money, money, money.
But the thing with that would be for redemption for those commands for Taylor is that instead of points it would be rum.
That's right.
Makes sense.
Leaving system. Hyperspace. Checking
Why is the
system
rum
now.
gone?
Complete.
Supersonic's first story time. I gotta think of a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna
Exit
give this some thought.
destination
I'm gonna give
confirmed.
this some thought. I have a lot of
Arrival in
stories.
5,
I can tell.
4, 3.
Oh, have I told you the story of how I met my wife?
Would you like to?
Have I told it to you before? Do you know the story?
I don't know the story.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
Well, let's see what the viewers think.
Well, it's Sonic's Point Redemption. Who do you want to hear the story from? Is it me? Is it Bob? Is it Psycon?
Well, so I mean, that's a story I could tell. What about you?
What about me?
Keeping in mind that we're still on Taylor's cockpit view here.
Oh, yeah. I'll just swap that right back. Still getting used to that. That's a good question. I could probably relate something from my band. Yeah, I've got one from my band that's pretty, yeah, I got one from my band, yeah. I've got a ton from
We
my
need an
band,
option
actually.
from Psycon.
I mean, I don't know that I could possibly find
Scanner
one. I'm not sure.
Acknowledged, Commander.
Meantime, I did find a water world that was discovered but not mapped.
Nice.
One time Taylor crashed. One time I bounced my ship.
That's why this ship is called the Second Chance.
That is why that ship is called the Second Chance.
The second attempt. The second attempt.
Second attempt.
My bad.
Yeah. We gave you a second chance at the second attempt.
Yeah, right? Oh, so we have a couple of story options on deck here. Supersonic has to make the choice.
I like this. This is kind of cool. You're getting some stories in.
Well, we're
Fuck
waiting
it.
for that.
His first story. Why don't we?
Science?
His first story though. Why don't we just parse all three? All three of us have to tell a story. I would like that.
No, because
Not for the price
redemption,
of
right?
one.
Fair.
Right. So we're it's a time for the science segment though, right? So this week's You've Been Bobbed.
Oh.
So there was a massive breakthrough this past week, scientifically, where scientists have detected for the first time neutrinos produced by our own sun. That's a big fucking deal because neutrinos are extremely difficult to detect to begin with, because they don't really interact with matter all that much, having no charge and almost no mass. So the sun produces a lot of neutrinos, but not as much as, say, a heavier star like Betelgeuse, because neutrinos are a result of the CNO cycle, which the sun only gets like 1% of its energy from the CNO cycle. Most of its energy comes from hydrogen fusion into helium. So, having detected a particle that was theorized to exist back in 1930, but not detected until now, that's massive.
Wow. Yeah. And what's the particle again?
The neutrino.
The neutrino. And that was detected in the 1930s originally?
No, it was theorized to exist.
Theorized
in the 1930s. By a scientist by the name of Wolfgang Pauli in 1930 to account for some energy that he couldn't otherwise account for as a result of beta radiation degradation. Right, so beta radiation is when a radioactive material decays and gives off energetic electrons.
Whoa.
Right, which is different from alpha radiation, where the decaying radioactive isotope is giving off gamma rays.
Okay.
Right, so he was doing the math on it, and he found that not all of the energy he was detected could be directly accounted for in beta radiation. So he theorized that there was, actually it was the other way around. He was detecting less energy than the math predicted. So he theorized that it could be the result of a massless, very tiny particle that only very weakly interacts with matter. And he called it the neutrino because neutral charge.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, yeah.
Right? So, decades and decades of research, and, they had detected neutrinos before, but never from our own sun.
Course adjustment.
And keep in mind, billions of these things are passing through your thumbnail every second.
Whoa.
So, detecting something that just doesn't really interact with matter all that much is very, very difficult. So they managed to detect it, which is a huge breakthrough.
Whoa. Yeah. Wow.
And that is also proof that the sun does derive some of its energy from the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen cycle.
Supersonic, I don't know if you heard that, but you have a choice here who you want to hear the story from. If you want to hear it from myself, or Commander Taylor, or Commander Psychon. But please do include that. It says I have 2K, but then I go to redeem it and says I have 1954. He's requesting a story from me.
Fair enough.
Scanner mode. I will implement point selections for each of those, for each of us. Or maybe I can like put a blurb on the point redemption that's like, please specify which, if it's a co-stream, please specify which commander or which person. Scanner mode. Did I got everything right?
Right away, Commander.
No, I didn't. Wow, that's very interesting.
Next system en route.
Though, so what does it all mean? Like, detecting this particle, like, what is the?
I mean, it's a huge breakthrough that they were able to detect it at all, right? I mean, think of the type of equipment and machinery it takes to try and detect a particle that barely interacts with any kind of matter.
True.
I mean, it almost never interacts with matter. It's so small, has so little mass, and no charge to speak of.
Yeah, sounds like a ninja particle.
Yeah, well, they referred to it as a ghost particle, but yeah.
Oh, ghost particle, I see. No love for ninjas.
No love for ninjas.
Damn shame.
Westerners.
It was discovered by Western scientists, or?
It was theorized to exist by Western, European scientists.
Oh, okay. He says, "Oh man, I get 10 every 5 minutes. It may take a while." Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there. And you get that bonus every now and again, don't you? Yeah, they do cost that much for a reason, though. Otherwise, we would just be in story time all day. I feel like, as much as I see the, fur baby treats on her stream, it tells me that, you got to really think about those things. You got to think really carefully about those things. She was like, after Chrissy's like first or second stream, I think, it was like the amount of like fur baby treats that she had like right out of the gate was like surprising. It, like suddenly like she was like, oh man, we're gonna make
150 points or something. Atlas is gonna weigh 500 pounds.
Yeah. Everyone on the internet loves the fur babies.
Yeah, every time I've seen one of those things where it's like they put a treat implementation in their rewards, usually it's a maximum of so many, so that way they don't, get too rewarded.
I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, see, I want to see a redemption that's just called Cat, right? Where you have to grab one of your cats and be like.
That was also everyone in Toast on Fi's channel with the give a greenie to the meanie.
Right?
Love giving a greenie to the meanie. Do I have SO working? I've got a shout out. Freckled Ficus here. Does that work? Yeah. Hey universe, go check out Freckled Ficus at https://twitch. No, I'm not gonna say that whole thing. Where'd you do that? Go check out her channel. She's awesome, amazing. But I think everybody in the chat is.
One called Spork.
But if you haven't, go check her out, please.
I go Spork.
Spork. Your camera vanished. Why did your camera vanish? Oh, nope, there you are.
Oh, didn't work. It doesn't detect Spork.
It does not
detect Spork.
No Spork detection. We need to build in Spork detection.
Spork. See if it shows up over here.
What is that?
Spork not found.
What is that?
Spork? Spork's my little dragon.
Cut to Cat looking incredibly unamused. So a cat just in normal Do cats
pretty
ever
much.
look incredibly amused?
Mine do sometimes.
Yeah. Wait, did I get anything here? Any terraformables at all? Do you guys scan high metal content worlds if they're not terraformable?
Usually not.
Usually not, he says.
If it's not terraformable, I don't usually bother. The exception to that is water worlds and ammonia worlds. They are still valuable even if they're not terraformable.
Spork. Is that like a bark, but it's a spork?
Maybe.
Oh, found another unmapped water world.
Jumping to next system.
Nice.
Right?
Let's check it
So
out.
I got-
Oh, wait, what's up?
Hyperspace velocity
Where do
reach.
you-
Oh, hang on. And an Earth-like world.
Oh, I'm sad.
Exit destination.
Smokey
confirmed.
disappeared.
Ooh,
Arrival in
dude,
5,
Earth-like world.
4,
Kick ass,
Nice.
man.
I mean, yes, they're discovered, but they're not mapped, so I'm getting that.
Also, the phonetic typing for the jaw heart. I will sometimes scan metal-rich worlds if they're not too far away from the primary star. Yeah, okay. Okay. I know they're still worth a few
System
credits.
map.
Oh,
What's up?
hi, Acid. Thank you for keep on watching. Says I'm still here.
We are happy you're here. Oh yeah, right.
So, although the music choice is a little bit on the not the side we want.
Oh, we got some
hopefully the-
Pokemon
Can we
mystery
get- Can we
done.
get something with a pulse in there?
Oh, it looks like we're gonna have some Pokemon. So,
It'll have a pulse. Pokemon always has a pulse. It has a Poke Pulse.
Next system en route.
Psychon, let us know when you get there so we can take a look at that Earth-like world. Scanner mode.
Stellar cartography.
Acknowledged.
Here it
See where
comes.
everybody's at.
yep,
Here it comes.
definitely has some Momentus.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Huh?
I don't think I'm gonna cross the finish line today, but I'm getting there. We're coming up on that border.
Whoop.
I haven't seen the story time redemption come through yet.
No, he's waiting on points to accumulate.
Ah,
He was close. He thought he had enough, but apparently it lied to him.
It rounds up when you get into the thousands. Was that a dumpling you passed me earlier, hun? That was Ooh. We got scallion rolls and steamed buns.
shumai.
Indeed.
Dim sum.
Somewhat.
Some anything.
Oh. How can I have some more of something if
Some
I haven't
roasted
had...
garlic farts.
Acid Honey says, hey, hi, 8-bit, and Commander Puggle says, hi, 8-bit. She says, hi, chat.
See, she gets all the love. I don't blame you guys. She is cute.
Well, she's the one who hosts the Jackbox games.
Indeed. And as well as many community awesomeness. She does a lot of really wonderful things for the community. Like boosting the server, man.
Yeah.
We're looking into some pretty cool changes for the GGG server as well. More on that later. Just, you know, keep your eyes on those chat channels, the announcements channel especially.
System map.
Oh, what's going on here? Did you ever pull up to that Earth-like world, Psychon?
I'm on my way to it right now. I wanted to get the water world first.
Okay, yeah, let me know when you're there. Yeah, oh yes, and you know what? Congratulations to Phi for becoming the next wizard. The next Harry wizard. I'm the next wizard, Harry.
Yeah, so next time when something happens in the server, we can say Phi did it.
What?
That is the joke, right? Whenever
What?
something is wrong in the fabric of the universe, it's because a wizard did it.
Who gave Commander Taylor the role a butthole? Phi did it. Wait, what?
It's always Psychon's fault.
It's on me. No, that was bad. Okay, so I dunk it. Oh, cool. Oh, these are awesome. What is your homemade sauce? Those are delicious. It's like a, what is it, tamari? Brown sugar, minced ginger, minced garlic, and chili paste. Yum.
Good thing none of y'all are diabetic.
Indeed. Guys, I'm gonna have to go to BRB so that I can finish eating this delicious food, but I will be right back. Or do you guys want me to cut to one of your camera views? Is that appropriate? Can I do
mean,
that?
if you want, might as well cut to
cut to
Taylor
mine.
since he's not streaming.
This works out pretty well, actually. I will be
Yeah,
right
cut
back.
to my view.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Actually,
Don't touch that
I've
dial.
just reached the Earth-like world, so
It looks like you're gonna hang out there for a minute. Silicate vapor guy. You know, I haven't found any biosignals. Like,
No, I
in a
caught you,
long
man.
time.
Here it is. We're checking out his channel real quick. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
Oh wow, it's an awesome Earth-like world, dude. Loving the purple in your cockpit view. Although that might be an effect of my monitor on your.
I name it
no,
I
that's
mean
the
it-
effect of color
Planet
change.
Bob.
Planet Bob. Psychon's like, I discovered it. Well, I guess Leonard White discovered it. Leonardo White. All right, guys, I'm gonna go AFK. Gonna hand you over to Commander Taylor. We have the first Earth-like world. I think that's the first Earth-like world of the day.
Yeah, of the day.
All right, here we go.
You're on mine now. Hey, Commander Psychon, how's it going? Ooh, water
Pretty
world.
good.
At least two of them here. You getting settled into your new pad?
Yeah. It's still been a matter of hunting things down. At least we've been able to slowly declog our storage garage, as we've called it at the moment. Right?
I feel you, man. We've been living in this house for 3 years and I still have shit in boxes.
So, the thing that's rather interesting is after we've had everything completely moved out,
Psychon? Hello?
put him into his home for his own safety, but talk.
You went dead for like a minute, man.
Yeah, I have been getting that happening through Discord.
Weird.
So anyway, it's a long story, but we had to put my grandpa away in a home, but he's now living with us for basically his last few years, so that way the home isn't taking away all his money from him.
Fair enough.
And so, we were looking and we're like, how did we ever fit all of this stuff in our house? Like, it is a full garage. We've unpacked all the stuff into our house so that we have furniture and whatnot, and I mean, we still have plenty of room in the house, but like, we're just like, the house is essentially, this house is double the size our old house, and we're just going, how did we ever manage to fit all of this in here?
Well, how much of it was piled up in closets and stuff, right? Or in the crawl space, or...
Well, that's the thing, we never opened up the crawl space.
I don't blame you. Where you live, snakes and alligators down there, man.
Well, I mean, so what we would have been like upstairs only, and even then, like, it's basically like, I want to say it was a 3-foot square or something like that, or a 4-foot square that you could open up to go into the roof. But no one had ever done that. In fact, as we were talking about, apparently, after, like, there's never been any work done on our roof since it was first built.
Yeah, sorry, garage door open, so the dogs are losing their absolute freaking minds.
Free space, but yeah, so it was told to me that, like, at our house, nothing had been done to our roof at all since it had first been built. So, like, no one even really went up into the attic area. I think with the sole exception of, in order to put in a line of water to hook up to our refrigerator, we had to actually put a metal pipe that connected from the sink through into the wall to the ceiling, and then bring it back down into the back into the kitchen in order to get it to work. But that's about the only time anyone had ever been on or inside the roof, or whatever would have been the attic space. Okay. Alright.
Okay, they sound like they settled down now.
Alright, so actually, Honey asked, what is a crawl space?
I guess that might be uncommon where you guys live. Oh, do you guys live on concrete slab foundations?
Pretty much, like, in Texas, it is incredibly hard to get a home to have anything lower than, like, to have like a basement, basically.
Yeah, construction up here, crawl spaces are fairly common because we tend to build on pilings that are driven into the ground till they hit bedrock. So, most of the water pipes and stuff are run underneath the house, and that's for crawl spaces to get at those things. So if I want to shut off, water to the entire house, I have to go into the house to do it.
I'm not sure how we could do that in our old house. Maybe is where we access the water here? think about that. But
That's a pretty important piece of information to have about your house, man. If you have a water main break or something, or a water pipe burst inside your house, you need to know how to turn the water off.
actually, I think that was so. Where my room was, it was next to the one bathroom. Believe me, that's the one thing I was like, thank God we have 2 bathrooms now.
Mm-hmm. Hear that.
And then right next to the bathroom was where there was like a water heater, and I think it was access to all the water in the house.
Well, it could be. Construction is different everywhere you go. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
And he's not here to enjoy it.
Just tell her she has to be ready to do it again, because he's gonna have to have her do it on stream.
Oh, she's always ready to do it again. How you coming along back there?
I'm okay. I'll find a way to somehow catch up, but
Psychon.
yeah. Well,
Finds a way.
find a way. It has been interesting doing this alternate account and getting back into the bubble and, doing that we used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Sounds like
Dude.
you had a good one.
So that was her first time utilizing the. Oh shit! We just got a VG story time. But in just a moment, because I gotta shout out Miss 8-Bit Siren, because that was her first time using the bamboo steamer, and that was delicious. Oh my god! We had black bean buns. We had spinach buns. We had what were they? Scallion rolls, steamed scallion rolls. Oh my god, so good. And she made like a homemade like red pepper was it red pepper paste sauce, was it? Delicious. Chili paste, yes.
System map.
Fucking delicious. So VG story time. Okay. So I'm gonna relate a story from my band, because I spent a lot of time playing in a band. I played in Killer Dismount for about over 15 years, just over 15 years. I want to say like 18 years, something kind of close to 20 years. And we cut a couple albums, including this one right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this one right here, that's my band's album. Do the thing, you dumb. It doesn't like it. I don't know why. So we put out that album. We did a bunch of, we did a few. I don't want to call them tours because we just like played out of town. So it was like a regional kind of tour, which is like where you go before you get like national and all of that. You kind of tour around.
Every group had to start somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you tour around regionally before you start trying the national scene. And that's what we did. So we, and this is a story that also has a little bit of, a commentary, I guess, at the end. So I hope you enjoy it. But one time we had booked a show, in a small town that was around, I think it was like a 4-hour drive. How far is it to Alice, Texas from here? Psychon, what'd you say? It's probably
To
like
where?
Alice, Texas. Remember Alice? We went to Alice that one time for, what was it, state?
I remember going with you for that, but yeah, about 4.5 hours, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like a 4.5 hour drive from here. Oh no, it's from San Antonio. It actually says an hour and 55 minutes, but that could be from That's probably for counting from the center of San Antonio. We were coming from the north side of San Antonio.
Oh, Alice. Never mind. I was
yeah,
thinking
Alice.
of Baylor.
So we're, not a short drive at all, like 2 hours plus traffic and all that stuff. I just did a quick Google on it.
Especially Austin traffic.
So, and so just to set the stage a little bit, this was a time. I'm going to actually cut to chatting for this. This was a time when, MySpace had just kind of bit the dust, and Facebook was starting to get a lot of traction. So, we obviously had our Facebook page. We had, I think, a Reverb Nation page. We had a bunch of like different social media outlets that we pushed a lot. We pushed our social media outlets like crazy. And one other thing that we did is whenever we did local shows, we would promote around town. And, that's something that is kind of expected of bands whenever they get a show somewhere, is you kind of do your own PR. You kind of go to different places, like, your scene stores like Hot Topic and your music stores like CD Exchange and things like CD Warehouse and stuff like that. You put flyers there. Planet K, you put flyers there. If you're friendly that sort of community, and you go do that. Music stores as well. So we would drive just to kind of show this. Like, we would drive around town and drop these flyers, and that's all out of our pocket. So imagine we booked the show in Alice, Texas, and the first words out of this person's mouth are, "The venue doesn't do any PR. That's up to the bands." And we're from San Antonio, though, and you guys are 2 hours away. Are you suggesting that we do a 2-hour drive over there just to hand out flyers that we paid for, and then head back over to San Antonio where we can, we're not getting paid for that. And of course the club sees it as you're getting as much out of it as you put in, because if you make flyers and all that, then people will actually show up if they want to see you. And it's like, dude, one, nobody's ever heard of us in Alice, Texas. It's the whole point of going there is to get heard in Alice, Texas. And two, you've got these other bands on the bill. Like, it really does come to the club at that point. If you're going to try pumping a band from out of town, you need to put them with other known acts from your city, right? It's how things work. That's networking, which was all well and good. And we did play with a couple of really cool bands from Alice, Texas that were awesome. Problem, they played us on a Wednesday because that's how clubs do when you're playing locally. They say, "Oh, we'll try you out on a Wednesday and see how you do." You kind of see where I'm going with this. The club really set us up to fail here. Played us on a Wednesday, 2 bands that did not have a big following because they're also playing on a Wednesday. Just not how you should do things if you want to stimulate business. Just not how you do things. So the reason that I told this story is because it seems at first glance like a very negative story, but when we got there, we played in front of maybe 4 or 5 people who came out to see the other bands. They really enjoyed our shows a lot, and we made some connections with those bands that that lasted for a time. But the other bands felt so bad for us because we had driven out 2 hours. They actually gave us their payouts as well. So we made a total of $20, meaning all 3 bands that played that night made a total of $20. There was a.
Yeah. See.
Go ahead.
See, the people who would have been going to clubs on a Wednesday night are the people like you and me who would have been going because they know the band.
Mm-hmm. So, and sadly, that is a mentality that we saw from a lot of most emotionally important $20 you've ever made. Oh yes, absolutely. And it also drove home the point that I'm trying to make here, is that we saw that mentality out of almost every single club we played at, all across the board, unanimously. It was like, we'll try you out on a Wednesday. And no, you should never try out a band on a Wednesday and see how they do, unless they're local. Local, that might work because they can do their own promotion locally. If they're from out of town, you should most definitely put them with an act that is doing okay at your establishment and see if you can kind of mush the crowds together.
Like maybe opening on like, you know, Friday, or you could even say, you know, like mid-act for Thursday or something.
Right? Not your prime show. It doesn't have to be your prime show. We will gladly go to Alice, Texas to not do a Killer Dismount show. We will gladly go to Alice, Texas to do some other band show and open for them. That's awesome. That's networking to us. We get to network with that band. Then we turn to them and say, hey, why don't you come down and open for us in San Antonio, dude? This is how networking happens.
Actually,
isn't that awesome?
When one of my favorite shows that you guys did was when you opened for the Really Rottens.
Ah, the Really Rotten. I remember that. I remember the Really Rottens. What was that? Sam? That was Sam's. That was Sam's.
Their album was awesome, man.
Yeah, their album was awesome. That was around the same time the Rummies were around, and like there was so many other really great bands there too. Oh man. Red Reverse was still a thing back then, before they became a Prevail Within. They were really huge in San Antonio as well. I'm gonna get back to flying, guys. I hope you enjoyed story. I hope you enjoyed story time. Oh my gosh, I've got a tum full of steamed bun. Hello, Polar. Hi, Claire.
Now, was it a? The real question was that steam bun spicy?
So the steam bun itself is not spicy. I mean, it was like white people spicy. So. Like,
no, but I mean, like, you know, like Claire Bear spicy.
Well, no, her sauce though was. Her sauce was like a what was it, chili paste?
Maximum velocity.
Delicious. It was quite spicy. It brought the spice. So, but the bun itself takes on the flavor of the sauce, which is really great. So it really kind of stretched that flavor around. It was really good. Anaconda don't want none unless 8-bit steamed buns. That was a free say it in radio voice. Commander Puggle says Texan spicy. No, I wouldn't call it Texan spicy either. I wouldn't call it Texan spicy either. It was its own thing. It was its own thing. It was like a salty. Well, I guess it was kind of Texan spicy, because Texan spicy is kind of salty and spicy. Or would you say Texan spicy is kind of sweet and spicy? What do you think, Psychon? What is Texan spicy?
I would not know because I generally don't like spicy.
Put a jalapeno in it. Texan, right?
Who doesn't like spicy?
We're talking about how to make something
I don't.
Texan spicy. You stick a jalapeno in it, right?
Yeah, no, I generally can't handle anything spicy.
That's interesting. What is your palate? Do you prefer sweet things, salty things? Don't
Mostly
do it,
sweet
Bob.
Things.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, we're good. Mostly sweet things, huh? If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Salty,
Shrimp.
It's like, huh?
I don't know.
Ice cream. Say it. No, don't say it.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Acid Honey says jalapeno business. That's a good one, actually. Oh, you know what they say about that? It's nachos. It's nachos. Scannerbo.
Affirmative,
So-
Commander.
I think it's funny that Commander Psychon says he doesn't like spicy food, because it makes me wonder what the range of spicy foods he's tried is.
Interesting question.
So I'll put it this way: I'm not even the most I've enjoyed of anything that I consider spicy. When we had, it was like, what were they called? There were, someone made some beans that had a cut up jalapeno
Poopin' beans.
in there, so some of the juice was in there and whatnot, and like I was okay with it, but then anything beyond that, like I don't know, I just find it too spicy that I don't really enjoy eating it.
Okay.
I mean, there's a difference between, you know, Tex-Mex spicy and Mexican spicy and Sichuan spicy. You know, those are all very different flavor profiles, right? You know, I personally, no matter how spicy you make it, cannot stand a bowl of chili.
Yeah.
For that flavor profile, just I can't do it. I don't like it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm fine with
Scanner mode.
chili, at least for the most part with us. We don't, generally we just make it with like, it's tomato paste and mixing in beans and whatnot, but like, it's generally really mild.
I gotta tell you, you know, you get a bowl of Japanese curry, it ain't right if it doesn't have some heat to it.
Agreed.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had any curry.
Interesting.
So that's why I was saying, I wonder what the range of foods he's tried is, because there's a whole huge range out there, and if you only try this slice of it, then you don't know what you like yet.
See, this and these aren't necessarily like a really hot kind of spicy. They're like a, oh gosh, that's so hard for me to come at. Like, it's not like, you know how sometimes, like, especially in like, you know, poorly made restaurant food, like they're like, this is really spicy, and then you put it in your mouth and it's just like you don't taste anything and just your mouth's on fire. That's called disgustingly spicy. These are not that. These are like you taste like a lot of different. It's like you're tasting a lot of different things at once, and it's. I can't do it. I can't equate it to anything. It like
The most I could say is I don't remember what exactly it was I ate, but one time I do remember like I ate something that someone was like, don't worry, this is like, you know, tame, spicy and whatnot, and what ended up happening is, you know, felt like my tongue was throbbing. And
yeah,
it was
I hate those things. I can't do that. I know what you mean though. I've had a fresh jalapeno. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. It's awful.
It wasn't
It's
that.
like-
You guys think
I don't
jalapenos
think
are
I can
hot?
say it.
If you just grab a jalapeno fresh and then you're just like fuck, that sucks. Because you get that like it's not even like a good taste. It's like it's awful. Just now if it's like a little piece of it, you know, or something like that, or like a slice of it, you know, fresh jalapeno slices strewn about a dish with other flavors mixed in, for sure. But if you take a jalapeno and jam it in your mouth and go, no, that sucks. Fuck that.
I just don't think green jalapenos taste good.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, you put some
Scanner mode.
habanero in there, sign me up.
Okay,
What, just
Commander.
like shove a habanero in your mouth, or habanero in your mouth?
You dice up some habanero and add that to something, right?
Yeah. You see now,
Like, you know,
but now
there's one place that I go to up here that has a mango habanero hot sauce that they put on their stuff. I went there with Commander Corwin one time, and that's what I ordered. And he decided he was going to get brave and try a piece. I honestly thought the guy was going to start crying.
see
We're
there
talking about somebody who can't handle spicy food.
so there's like the spice that you're talking about, Dave, where it's like this like mouth wrenching, like it doesn't taste good at all. It's freaking awful, and it's painful and it sucks.
Well,
Tell us more about the spice, Mark.
I don't remember if it was so much that it was because it tasted bad. I just remembered that my tongue was just throbbing.
And it hurt, yeah. They like
whatever
there's
was going on, and it hurt. And
But see, there's also spicy food that you can start straight like scarfing down, and you don't even know it's spicy, and then you look up and you're sweating. Poop and Beans was that way. It was spicy,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like it did not
that
singe my
doesn't
mouth
sound
in the
very
least.
pleasant to me.
It actually wasn't very pleasant. It was very salty. It was very fucking salty. I guess Texas isn't really known for spice, more like things like hamburgers that you physically need 2 hands to hold. Yeah,
I wonder if
Now,
whenever Bob gets a chance to come back down to come visit, have him try that spicy burger challenge that we have down here.
Puggle, what you're thinking about is Tex-Mex food, and that, and I mean there are some other Texas considered to be very Texan things like chili and stuff that we're very proud of down here. That's like considered to be like native cuisine or whatever. But I think Tex-Mex food is kind of the most encountered down here, and that kind of spice tends to be your jalapeno, habanero kind of
Mostly
spice.
jalapeno.
Yeah, mostly jalapeno, mostly.
Yeah.
But we get some habanero in there. We get some other poblano peppers are also very popular here.
Oh,
You can always find
wow.
poblano peppers.
Poblanos are good though.
Poblanos are good. I make some delicious salsa, man. Very good, very good. Also make some delicious tomatillo salsa that we use for chicken enchiladas and sour cream enchiladas, actually.
Hey, should we maybe start looking at around for some places to land?
Yes, we should.
That would be
Already
a bad
over 30
idea.
minutes, too.
Yeah, common misconception that a lot of people in Texas think that Tex-Mex food is Mexican food. And that's just because there's a lot of white people here. We like to take credit for stuff. Commander Puggle is nearby our very own server Spicy Bun in Canada. Oh, maybe nearby. I don't know. Canada's a very large place.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm assuming you're referring to me.
Oh. Well, you're not the server Spicy Bun. You're the server.
I was very confused by that.
Oh, so Claire Polar, it's Polar D, is the server Spicy Bun. She was the server Cinnamon Bun, but then we heard her say fuck once, and now she's the server Spicy Bun.
Okay.
She's like the most wholesome individual, and then one time she said fuck.
Hey, speaking of
no,
which,
not
you
just
missed the
that.
bark.
Oh no, I missed the bark. That's no good, man.
Well, it wasn't just that. We had to do a Jackbox game where Claire had to talk about what was it? Museum for blowjobs?
Oh god, I don't think I was there for that part.
Yeah, let's maybe not go there.
That's where she cemented herself. Yeah.
Did she become spicy?
Well, it was an interesting thing.
Acid,
As our late night Jackbox games tend to go.
that is not up to me. But I'm sure there is a strong possibility that could be a thing. I'll have to speak with Miss 8-Bit when she emerges from her rest.
She
Oh, is
who
there
must be
another
obeyed has
Wild
returned,
Earth
and
here?
with her comes the barks.
Yay, the barks. Where is this thing? Oh, where's my key, actually? So Commander Puggle had a good question. Out of curiosity, where's the best burger you've had in Texas? Allow me to give that some thought. First, let me distinguish the difference between an actual fucking burger and a fast food burger. There's a difference. Guess what? That's all.
Vegetables.
Yeah, that's all there is to that, pretty much. Acid Honey says, my best burger ever was from a food truck. I wouldn't be surprised if that. A lot of times, food trucks get started up by people who have a passion for cooking, and that's kind of where you start out. I had a kitchen manager at Applebee's of all places that actually also owned a food truck, Doc and Irma's Delicious Tacos, and he just loved cooking. And you know, it was much cheaper to open up a food truck than it was to, you know, open up a brick and mortar. Okay, I should be able to. Damn it, no LZ here. Okay, next system. Here we go. Best burger I've ever had. Interesting. What is the best burger you've had? You all. You both. You twos. While I think about mine.
I mean, Bob certainly has more experience than I do in terms of burger places to have eaten.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like, because
All integrity is
if
within limits.
like I'm trying not to use the cop out like my fucking kitchen is the best burger I've ever had in my life, but because it is, but that doesn't count. We're talking
That's
about
not
burger
what
places.
That's not what he was asking. He
Exactly.
was asking specifically, you know, what restaurant in Texas, right? And I can't really weigh in on that. When we were down there the last 2 times, burgers were not what we ate.
I have my opinions of where you get good actual burgers in my
yeah.
city.
So I would say that
We went to Whataburger.
no burger that I remember.
Whataburger does make some decent burgers.
Whataburger's probably
Whataburger does
Whataburger's
make some
fine.
decent burgers.
It makes some of the best
Scannable.
fast food burgers.
Yeah, fast food
Yeah,
burgers.
Affirmative.
it was built up a lot more for us, and it did not live up to the hype.
Yeah, no, it's not like people really make it out to be like this godly. It's really not. It's just a good fast food burger. Like it's like, you know, if you had a McDonald's burger that didn't suck like that, you know, like you'd be like, oh my god, this is such a good McDonald's because it doesn't fucking suck. Like,
He noticed the new tree
So
scoop.
I would say
the what?
the places where I had the most positive experiences in eating a burger were, okay, what was it called? It was called something like Biggs or something like that.
Biggs? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I forget what it was called. The other place that I was gonna say the other place that I remember having a positive burger experience, and I think you might have had one too, Mark, is Sam's Burger Joint.
Oh, you know what, man? That's the one. Yep, that is the one right there for me too. I was thinking about it. I was
They
like,
had some really good burgers.
they did have some damn good burgers there. Yeah, Sam's Burger Joint. Fuck yeah. Good music too. Oh my god, I love the vibe in that place. Like you go in and they have like all the like license plates and shit on the wall. That was a really cool joint, man. I miss it.
It's still around too.
I know, but I'm still salty with them because at some point we were still doing shows and like we had played there so many times, and then we walk in the door and we get treated like we were brand new, and we got we'll try out on a Thursday, I guess, and like are you serious? This is not our first time here. Like we have played here extensively for the past like 4 or 5 years. And yeah, and they canned us at that point. We played one time and with some unheard of bands and didn't play there again. Sad face. That happened to us at a lot of clubs for some reason. Like we'd get really established at some place and they would either close down or they would stop. And you see, now I'm still in story time. Little's Cafe in Webster. And Webster is good. Do you guys remember Easy's Cafe in SA? I don't remember Easy's Cafe.
Oh, Easy's. Yeah, I know Easy's Cafe.
Next system en route.
It's all right.
Sorry guys,
Selecting
trying to find that
next
LZ,
system.
but I'm running out of luck over here.
If you want some like some San Antonio taste though, the place you really want to go to is Good Time Sharks.
Acidoni says they did brick oven pizzas. I really liked them when I was a kiddo. According to Google, Sam's is in San Antonio. Yes, that's correct. I am from San Antonio, Texas.
System map.
Course adjustment.
And our band played around San Antonio
Maximum
as well.
velocity engaged.
I mean, given, right? I'm from San Antonio. We played around San. Yeah. So when I say playing,
mean,
When I say
It only
playing
made
locally,
sense. You didn't have to spend so much gas.
yeah, when I say playing locally with my band, I mean San Antonio and Austin, because those two cities are kind of right next to each other as far as doing shows like that is concerned.
Should give it like 5-10 years. San Antonio and Austin are going to be merged together.
Pretty much. They, but when in the music scene, when we would discuss like the scene, it would be the San Antonio Austin music scene. Like the two are pretty much like combined. When you consider them. Don't know why, because they seem like a vastly different scene. Like you go to 6th Street, Austin, and there used to be music at every establishment on 6th Street. Nowadays, not so much. I mean, they have a lot of DJs, I guess, but they don't do like a lot of live music like they used to. Sadly.
Well, it's also
Scanner
because
mode.
of the
As you wish.
the college scene for UT.
Yeah,
It's not the same, especially for the music department.
agreed. A lot's changed.
In fact, one of my friends who's working there, who had he was working towards I think it was either a master's or a doctorate, and he was on faculty while working on thesis about music and video games and whatnot. He was like, that's how much things are changing, especially for education, because instead of what you would expect is sort of like the classically trained musicians, now you're getting rock musicians or even musicians who are who they got their interest because of video games. And
Yeah, okay. That is fair. I mean, I feel like a lot of it has to do with, it's easy to make music these days. Like, the equipment is not very difficult. Modern computers allow for a lot faster processing that allows you to easily build a home studio without having to invest fucking thousands in it, like it used to. So, making electronic music is a lot more accessible than purchasing an instrument and getting an amplifier and that all of that expense. Mastering something as complicated as the guitar. Not saying that other forms of music are not as complicated, but when the budget is not a hindrance to you, or that much of a hindrance to you, I dare say that does lend itself to also ease of learning as well when it's available. God, I hope there's a landable body in this shit. Just anything at this point.
So I have an interesting situation in this system.
Yo.
Yeah, this is a terraformable moon.
Terraformable moon. Let's see it.
When I get there.
Oh, okay. I'll switch back to me. Let me know.
Gonna take a minute to get there. It's on the other side of the system.
All right. All right, where are we headed here? No, damn. Okay,
There's nothing landable in this system, but there's a water world and there's this moon that's terraformable that I want to go check out.
Puggle says, terraformable moons are quite rare.
They are very rare. It's not a moon of a gas giant. This is a moon of a rocky body, but it's interesting in that it's not showing up as a paired planet like they normally do when you have a planet that's large enough to be terraformable.
Yeah?
This shows up as directly as a moon.
Oh, interesting.
So it's a satellite body.
Whoa. Oh, we have some geological signals here. We have some geological signals in this
yeah,
system.
I've got some geological signals at this planet that I'm heading towards, so...
Alright, I've got one with 40 and one with... Let's see if there's anything interesting on this one here.
I'm on approach.
Kind of the poles. This is pretty much Arrakis.
Not quite.
Not quite. That's why I said pretty much.
I'm about 30 seconds out.
It's like fill in the blanks Arrakis.
I mean, if you're interested.
It's
Like
our
Mad Libs.
It's our carcass. It's like generic brand Arrakis. Oh no, the sand caterpillars.
It's Costco Arrakis.
All right, here we go.
The seasoning must flow. Why am I saying that like riff-raff? It's astounding.
What's the name of that brand? McCall.
McCall.
So
I don't know.
this is definitely a captured planetoid. It's orbiting this planet perpendicular to the disk,
Whoa.
to the ecliptic.
Interesting.
And it's tiny.
It is tiny. Look at that. Is it one of those really fast, like, orbiting planets? Can you keep up with it? If you stop, does it escape you? Is it like, see ya? Oh, no.
No, it's not orbiting that close.
I love those.
Let me map this real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like on the system map.
Oh, that's another place we're gonna have to show
System
Zero and Chaos.
What's
See
that?
here?
Midderend Hollow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Terraformable? Oh, you can't see the top of your galaxy map because your camera.
Yeah, it's candidate for terraforming here.
Nice.
The next one out is a terraformable water world, and none of these are discovered.
Dude.
But you see the parent body is over here. The primary.
Yeah.
And so you can see the ecliptic, right? And the orbit for this moon is perpendicular to the ecliptic.
Huh. Whoa. Crazy.
So definitely a captured body.
Alright, we need to map this thing real quick. So pew, 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 pew. Oh, wait. Pew. Okay, that will complete the mapping. Then I can just go over to my...
You can switch back to your cockpit view.
Oh, yes. There's our scan. We have a ton of geological signals here. Not really starting to see any yet. Oh, yep, that one moved. What do we have closest to us? Combat mode.
Affirmative.
Ooh.
This should be interesting. This is gonna be an ice world that I'm gonna land at.
I didn't know the little canyons on this were going to be teal, man.
Those are always fun.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I am approaching, and I'm seeing gravity of 0.05. This is going to be a fun planet to drive around on for that reason.
Well, keep in mind you're not at the surface yet.
True. And this geological signal is inside the canyon, which always makes for a fun time getting back to my stupid ship.
Stand on the
this
bottom of the
is
canyon. It's
interesting.
wide enough.
Think so?
I'm gonna have to check out these fumaroles.
Awesome. Same. I'm pretty sure these are going to be fumaroles.
Are they green smokers?
Oh, hold on.
They're white.
They're white smokers, man.
Ah,
Gear down.
10 kilometers out.
Oh yeah, you can find a landing spot down there. Totally. I can see one right now.
Where you see one?
Right there.
What, in front of me?
Right there.
You quit that.
It's right there.
I don't know. I don't know what right there means. Right here? Right.
No, more to your... No, it's more like to your 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Here?
Yeah, right there.
Deploy the SRV.
Yeah, let's give it a try. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing. Alright, I'll shut up.
Did your ship put its landing gear up and down?
No. If I say it in that tone, she doesn't recognize it.
Oh, interesting.
That, and I don't think she'll put landing gear down when I'm in Super Cruise.
There was a spot right there. Come on, reverse thrust. You can do it. There it is.
That's a tiny star.
Touchdown. All right, let's deploy that SRV and check this out. I love this. It goes with the aesthetic of like all the vaporwave stuff. Oh look! Oh, there's a fumarole right here too. Ah, you gotta give me some warning, Barnk. There it was. Analysis mode.
He's complaining because you didn't have enough warning. You got the eye roll.
I always get the eye roll. Okay. We'll do it with the turret.
System map.
Oh, I guess I can't do it with the turret. Alright, I was using this rock to kind of like lean into it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, increase distance from ship. Get up on out of here. Oh, well.
So this system has landable bodies, but they're 100,000 light seconds away.
My oxygen is running out.
Ooh.
There we go. SRV refueled. Atmosphere restored. These things are spraying like a pink spray.
Whoa. Did you just like go tumbling?
What? What do you mean?
You have no shields.
Oh, because my because I ran out of fuel. There we go.
Yeah, he likes to run that thing dry.
External camera.
Well, I suppose I should probably be fueling this thing up in a little bit too.
Can I catch this? Yeah, there we go. Well. Okay.
I'm still looking for a place to put down, guys.
Okay, I've got to hold my stick forward apparently so that it doesn't like. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna cut to recording mode. Real quick. How do I do recording mode again? There we go. We're gonna take a quick recording. Loving this. This is such a pretty planet. It's gonna do a little bit of a capture here. I like to put these as my background on Zoom for my classes, so this is like behind me while I'm teaching. The kids really love it too, so I'm like, okay, yeah, cool.
Wow, nothing, nowhere to land here either. Just the Lone Star. I knew I should have set down 3 systems ago. Oh, this next system's got a alpha-alpha-alpha designator.
Oh wow.
That usually means interesting things.
Usually, yeah. Go ahead and stop my recording. Swap back over to the main scene, which is bam right here. All right.
Plenty of grade 3, grade 4, even some grade 5 material here.
Nice. Awesome. We've got about 2 minutes left. I should locate a raid target. One moment here.
Commander Puggle wants to suggest one.
Commander Puggle. Let's hear it, man.
My name is Vega.
No, Vega, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, that reminds me. So, interesting. Since we were doing some teaching to Chaos and Zero about doing combat and stuff, especially as a wing, we got to hear VG's favorite phrase again.
Hasta la vista. Baby.
That should totally be our raid message.
It should. I'm a
Yeah, but it's not, because our raid message is always ninjas dropping in.
Yeah, it's always ninjas dropping in. Ninjas dropping in! Okay, I really need to mess with the... Where's the dead zone on this freaking thing? This is awful. No, that would be graphics. That's not the correct one.
So we got a water world and an ammonia world here, but I'm going to just put down on the closest rock.
Okay, maybe now... it's still panning up. That's so weird. Okay, hold on. I would like to suggest... Whoa, that one's a... Hayate Bahadori? Hayate Bahadori? He's playing a game called Control, but he does no damage runs in a lot of his games, and as I think you might appreciate, is often very educated in his stream about how to optimally do things. Okay, yeah, cool. Sounds good.
Sure.
I will... Oh, hey. I just double-clicked on that and it put it in the thing. That's pretty awesome.
Hello. Hello, Gustea. Unfortunately... Or Gusti, sorry. Yeah, unfortunately, you are catching us at the end of our stream, and also, I unfortunately am not a native Spanish speaker. So unfortunately, I'm not sure what it is exactly you're asking.
Finding out. Let's do some sleuthing. Oh, actually, I can't. I guess I can't see your chat. Once I tried to log in, but I can't see historic chat when you just tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
it's
thing.
Portuguese.
It's Portuguese. Oh, he's Google translating.
Right.
I sense Google Translate is open. Ah, okay.
Alright, yeah, I will do my best to try to speak with you. Yeah, unfortunately, you're catching us just as we're getting ready to close things off. We do stream So we started 3 hours ago. Generally, this is when the cutoff time would be.
But we are about to raid someone really cool, so... Puggle, if you say that this person is cool, I believe you. Are we ready to close things up, guys?
I am still working on landing.
Oh.
A second.
Oh my.
Yeah, give a couple of minutes to Commander Taylor.
Sure.
I'm gonna put down on this mare right here.
And I got a hair in my eye. I really need... Maybe I need a haircut again? Should I bring back the mohawk? Votes on bringing back the mohawk? Mohawk? Yeah. No? Foot long, tall. 2 foot, 3 foot tall, mohawk, blue. I'm kidding about the 3 foot thing. Nobody wants that. Nobody actually wants that for me. In multiple colors. I never did a rainbow mohawk. I could be convinced. Commander Taylor needs to work on his landing gear. Also, yes to mohawk. Landing gear. There's so much love for landing gear, dude. Like, you're like, dude,
I don't know why.
we were going last night, and it's just like every time I said landing gear, somebody on the server was like, landing gear!
Oh,
Like, excitedly.
thank you very
Landing
much
gear.
for stopping by. You who stay? I says, I don't understand what you say, but I liked you a lot. We hope you enjoy watching our show. We like to have fun discussing with the community things that are going on.
And
Flying
landing
around.
gear.
And landing gear. For some
Yes,
reason.
and landing gear as well.
She did it that time.
Landing gear. Just at me next time. Just at me next time. Still working on figuring out a pixie cut for myself. Oh yeah, cool. Can't wait to see that. All right, are we good to go? We still
Not
in?
yet.
Oh wow. Well, let's
You
all
know, you do have the ability to see what's going on
let's
my
all
screen,
stare
right?
at Commander Taylor.
Yeah, you do that.
This is me staring at Commander
No,
Taylor.
no, look up, and then to your right.
This is nipple right here.
Look up and to your right. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You were just nope. Other way. Other
To
way.
my right or to the left?
Go left, maybe. Left. What's your left? Is your camera reverse? Up. Look up.
This is
Up. 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 Up.
Landing gear.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Now we're both staring at Commander Taylor.
Guys, don't put me on the spot like that.
This is your view right now is crazy. Like it looks very. It's almost like black and white washed out. Like it looks like you landed in like an old movie. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Right? It's like you landed in an old. Yeah,
This is where the moon landing hoax was filmed.
Right? He's gonna be.
yeah. Who could actually believe that we
He's-
would have the ability to land on the moon?
He's gonna get out. He's gonna.
I landed.
He's gonna be like.
It's one small step for man, one small step for shit shuriken.
External camera.
Yes, I'll mark that. You convinced me.
Here goes.
I wasn't ready. You can't just say here it goes.
Oh man, check out this view, guys.
Oh, okay. What's up with Sycon's view? Oh, wow. Look at that. Now, what? He's like in an old movie. You're underwater.
I'm in an ice planet.
He's on a nice planet. He's at Hoth. He's on Hoth. Is it Hoth cold? Am I still allowed to make Hoth references? Have I used my Hoth reference? Have I hit my Hoth reference quota for this year?
I mean, if we can't make a Hoth reference, what is even the point of having a Star Wars franchise?
Sonic says, I got a screenshot of everyone staring at Taylor. You need to post that in GGG. Please post that.
That needs to go in GG&G.
Yeah, please do. I think, oh wow, that is a cool view, Sycon. That's amazing. Oh, I love being able to switch between our views at the drop of
Alright, I'm gonna stare at Sycon.
push of a button. Oh wait, are we staring at Sycon? Oh.
Yep. No, I'm staring at you.
Anybody screenshot that? Can we- All right, guys. I think we're about ready to close up for the day. Does
Let's wrap
everybody
it up, guys.
everybody have your raid targets locked in?
Yep.
Well, yeah. I guess there's only one of us now. Which is cool. It's cool. We are raiding. So, all right, guys, stand by for the raid right after the credits. But I'd first like to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope that you'll come to check us out next week at the same time, 6 p.m. Central to 9 p.m. Central, here on my most wonderful channel. And after that, on YouTube. If you missed the show, feel free to check it out there, because we do post these once a week. I know I'm a little backed up on it right now, but we'll get to it. We come with the bark. Yes, we do. That is very true. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the show, and also be sure to join us tomorrow because we are back with more New Delancia. So excited about that. Hopefully the Roll20 servers treat us nicely this time.
Assuming, yeah, Roll20 actually works.
Sorry about last week. We'll be back at it, hitting it hard tomorrow. Everybody, I guess heads off, like Commander Taylor's camera there. All right, guys, keep a song in your heart. 07.
07.
07.